Yeah, tough chance trying to get off the grass right there. Bring the receiver in a little motion, cover the safety, and unfortunately didn't hold our ground right there. It's a big line for the Raiders. This one of the things you noticed at practice quickly. Raiders philosophy, huge O lineman, big, the D-line's going to rush, bull rush, a lot of power rushes, different than what the Rams faced last week against the Chargers. And these O-linemen are going to lean on you all game long. So a little undersized for the Rams in this matchup.
Rams D-line looked better when Aaron Donald returned to practice on Thursday. Brandon Bolden up the middle, shy of the goal line. Raiders say he is in, and he is. Brandon Bolden with a touchdown run. And the Raiders march right down the field.
Yeah, here it is right here in the shotgun. Right here's the guard pull concept, little kick out. Great job there getting up in the hole. And this is what you're going to see out of this team. Right here, they got their ones in there. They got a couple of linemen that are out. Colton Miller not playing, Parham not in there. But a great run for a touchdown. And you just see this, to me, that's a ones on twos drive. We're going to run the football, pound it down there. Nothing too crazy. Couple completions and go score. We'll see if Jimmy and them stay in there any longer than this.
Sean McVay told us yesterday that he wasn't overly concerned about the Rams' run defense. Didn't like they gave up 214 yards last week, and it could have been even worse if not for that long Spiller touchdown that got called back. But he needs to see improvement, and you would like to see some of the guys that are going to be playing week one, and some of them are out there certainly right now to play a little bit better. Raiders get the Brandon Bolden touchdown there. It takes 5 minutes off the clock, a 9-play, 68-yard drive. And now Daniel Carlson is on for the point after, and he puts it right through. Raiders score first. We get to see Stetson Bennett and the Rams on the field next. It is 7-0 early.
I wonder if that's mine.
on fourth down. Caught. McClure shot. Come on, dude.
7-0. Raiders march right down the field on the opening drive. 9 plays and 68 yards. They ran the football 29 yards on the ground against a Rams run defense that last week gave up over 200 yards. But now a chance for the Rams to get it going here offensively. Ronnie Rivers is set to return as we are back at SoFi. Daniel Carlson to kick off. Kurt Sandoval on the sideline. Super Bowl champion Andrew Whitworth. I'm Andrew Siciliano. Thanks for joining us here on a Saturday evening in Inglewood. It's a short kick, as most of them have been so far in the preseason. Rivers just in front of the 5. You hear the pads popping from up here.
Nice,
and
nice.
Ronnie Rivers crosses the 22. Darian Butler, one of 3 Butlers that the Raiders have on their defense, makes the tackle. Here we get Stetson Bennett for his second game. Andrew Whitworth
Stetson
last
Bennett,
week,
the grandpa.
29. He threw a touchdown. He could have thrown a couple of picks.
He's
on
the
that
oldest
opening drive,
Genning,
but
you
after
know
he
what I
threw
mean?
those, he settled in nicely.
He did.
Shout
He
out
even
to
shared that he was a little
Bless.
nervous. He said those nerves were running kind of high. I was a little shaky at first, and he got away with a couple. But then he settled in and played really well. So we'll see how he gets it going tonight.
And he has Davis Allen, the fellow rookie tight end, wearing 87 in the game. His first action, the kid from Clemson, tight to the right. With Rivers in the backfield, it's a pitch behind those 3 receivers. And Ronnie Rivers turns the corner, lowers his shoulder, and takes out Marcus Epps and gets good yardage to open things up.
Yeah, the Raiders got some starters out there playing on defense, and most notably, Max Crosby's in the game. So you know that you're going to do something to take him out of the game. They start off with a little crack play to let Max Crosby know, hey, man, we know it's the preseason, but you're really good, and we're not going to let you have all the fun tonight.
Raiders going with their 1s on defense, as they did on offense as well. The other defensive end in there, number 51, Malcolm Kuntz, because Chandler Jones did not make the trip. Max Crosby wreaked havoc on Wednesday. The Rams did a better job with him on Thursday. They do a better job here right out of the gate.
Come on now. Come on now.
Strong push from Rivers this time, running left across the 35. Spillane with the tackle. That's a Rams first down.
Good physical run. I think Sean talked about it this week. He wanted to see Stetson get in there. I want to see how you get in and out the huddle. Do you get people set, the motions, the timing, all those things? How clean do they look?
I wonder why
I wanna see him operate the offense, not
the
necessarily
starters
just
weren't
how he
playing.
plays in the offense. And so I think you
I
see
guess
that
the
right now.
Niner
They
Raider
get a little
game is kind of
confidence,
like
moving
pretty
the football,
physical, so
running
they're
it,
like,
and then
nah,
they'll
we're not
start
gonna,
throwing
we're
him
not,
when they get him feeling good.
we're not hosting
Like
that
he's
game.
a heater in the ground. He's ready to roll.
And this is certainly a test, and a bigger test here today against the Raiders. 1s early on than it was a week ago in his first action against the Chargers. Nice move by Rivers in the backfield, and he gets close to 9.
Bullshit.
Yeah, not as clean a play as they probably want to see, but you know, Ronnie
They're
Rivers is
running
the guy
it
they
right
really
through
talked
our
about in
throats,
camp.
guys.
Can he be that next guy for him, right? You've seen Cam.
Woo,
obviously,
they moved
what
it
he's
all
been
the way
able to
across.
do, with Cam Akers, and then obviously Kyron Williams. But you know what? Ronnie Rivers, is he a guy that can make this team and make us better?
Marcus Peters, the former Ram, the tackle, signed a couple of weeks ago. Grew up a Raider fan in the Bay Area, now playing for the Raiders. That's a gain of 6. Royce Freeman checks in. Freeman hit by Spillane.
There we go, baby.
And goes nowhere. So that Rams second team O-line, but a second team O-line that will have some of these guys playing
Second
week 1.
team
For example,
O-line?
AJ Jackson is out there playing left tackle. Steve Avila is out there playing left guard. That second team offensive line has not done the job the last 2 plays in the run game.
Yeah, and you know, Joseph Noteboom right now currently is a little banged up, so Tremaine Akram could be out there as well.
Yep. 3rd and 3. Ryan Wendell, the new offensive line coach, looks on, and the Rams convert here on their first 3rd down of the game. Spillane shows blitz. They back off. Bennett has time over the middle. A little behind him. Tyler Johnson has it. He gets up, and they're going to call it a catch. Tyler Johnson
touch him, goddammit.
43.
I'm afraid they better get on the balls. I don't think he caught that one. That looked like it skipped off the turf.
Maybe.
And Bennett
Challenge.
gets the team up there pretty quickly.
Challenge.
And now it is blown dead. Brandon Cruz is our referee.
It's an incomplete pass. It's 4th down.
Yeah, I was like, still touch him,
Josh
swarm
McDaniels
him.
might have thrown the challenge flag here. They're going to call it 4th down. 6:56 remaining here in the first quarter. They're taking a break. We'll take a break to sort it out as well. 7-0.
Yeah, no, he didn't catch it, I guess.
Seconds. 7:14.
Upon further review, it's not a catch, and we are going to stay. So, preseason for everybody, guys. They're sorting out how to deal with the replay. We have a rookie referee out there today. As mentioned, Brandon Cruz, formerly of the Big 12. He's been in the XFL. He's been an umpire in the NFL. Last year was his first year getting a tryout here as a referee this evening. So first look now at the Rams special teams, at least the punt team. Ethan Evans had a big game week 1. He had 5 punts, an average of 51.3 from the Alex Ward snap. Evans gets it away from his 32-yard line. DeAndre Carter is going to walk up and let it bounce halfway back in the end zone, and that is a touchback. Rams get a first down. Then they give it away. A 57-yard punt by Ethan Evans, 7-0.
Jimmy, Hoyer, no, Adrian. Oh, Jimmy threw the pick though. Sorry, Jimmy, you gotta play. You threw a pick. These chocolate almonds from Costco are fucking delicious. I recommend everyone to get some. There's no commercials? They didn't send no commercials for this shit? What's going on?
Back to pass on 4th down. Caught. McClure is up. London.
7-0 Raiders on top of the Rams here early. Jimmy Garoppolo and the Raiders march down the field. 5 first downs on their opening drive. Rams get only 1, and then they have to punt. Back here at SoFi Stadium. Kurt Sandoval, I'm Andrew Siciliano. Time now for the player to bank on. Brought to you by Unify Financial Credit Union, a credit union you can bank on. And that one guy you had to bank on last year, who's the only offensive lineman to make it through the entire season, is Rob Havenstein. And they're relying on him certainly this year as well as a player to bank on. Brian Hoyer checks into the game. Garoppolo's night is done. Trey Tomlinson up on the tackle, but White gets around 9. Let me tell you, we talk about all these moving pieces. Who's going to play right guard now? Is it Joe Noteboom? Left tackle looks like A.J. Jackson. Rob Havenstein. I mean, thank God he stayed healthy last year. You hope he can do the same this year.
Yeah, the lone soldier last year. He played in all the games, and it just kept moving all around him. But you know what? He's that guy. He's got to be the stable rock for this group, and he does a great job. You hear the young guys talk about that a lot.
Havenstein had a stinger in Thursday's practice.
Come on, bounce it out, baby. Bounce it out.
Sean McVay says he is okay. Bobby Brown is okay there. Nice stop on White to bring up 3rd and shorts.
That's who we want to see make plays right there. Bobby Brown. This is a guy, they need him to be a physical, use the traits and abilities he has, man. This guy is big and powerful. He's an explosive guy. When he gets on the edge of somebody, he can dominate. They just need to see it more often. The motor's not always there. And they, you heard Raheem Morris and the defense talking about they want to see these young guys pull the trigger and let's go.
Another young guy there, Nick Hampton, number 31, in on 3rd down, 3rd and 1. Raiders come out in the eye again. Hoyer, the play fake. Hoyer over the middle and wide open is Wilkerson. He is into Rams territory and has a first down. Russ Yeast on the tackle after a gain of 23 for the former Patriot. Yet another one.
This is what this offense is built off of. You see these ISOs, you see these downhill runs over and over again, and then they take 83 and they run him across on a little shallow cross, play action pass. Everyone bites on the run. You think he's in there to block the safety, and he's out wide open on a pass route. That's what this offense is built around. Run, 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 hit you with a play action.
Christian Wilkerson takes it to the Rams' 48-yard line. On first down, they come out of the I formation again. It's old-time football.
Old school, baby, up your fucking face.
to the Rams 44. Time now for a player interview. This is going to be fun.
Samir Wright's not left, right, you know what I mean? So
Dealers.
fuck
Visit
it,
a
right up the
Toyota
middle.
dealer or Toyota.com to learn more. We make it easy. This is a player
He's not
interview, but he's
as,
been an
elusive, I
assistant
would say,
coach
as,
as well. Cooper Kupp, how are you, man?
Man, I'm good. Good to be here, guys.
So, yeah, go ahead, Whit.
Coop, what's up, my brother?
What's up, Whit?
Man, it's good to have you on here. I tell you what, we've been talking about this young group. There's all kinds of young guys in here this team's excited about. They want to see them grow. I kind of told you earlier I'd love to hear your take on Puka Nacua and what you really feel about what makes him grab the attention that he's gotten so far this early in camp.
Yeah, you know, that's a great question. You know, you've heard over and over again. I think he does have a lot of those Robert Woods attributes that you've seen. He's a slasher. He's a strong player. So I think the thing that takes him to the next level is, I mean, it's not just knowing the game, right? Knowing the game is what it is. That's what it takes to be a good football player in the NFL. But I think it's the questions that he asks, it's the detail that he plays with, and man, he just understands how to get over. He understands leverage. He's physical when he needs to be physical. He's able to, you know, has enough wiggle to him when he needs that. And you know, he came from, you know, somewhat of the same coaching tree as me, so he had a good coach coming in here already. Man, he's doing a great job.
You know, Cooper, as you were talking there, another one of the rookies, a guy that you had a chance to work against early in camp, made a big play. And another one here by Robert Rochelle. No, they're both Trey Tomlinson. No, that's Rochelle. I took my glasses off. Hey, Cooper, tell me about Trey Tomlinson.
Man, he's doing some good stuff. I think he's another guy. He knows his game. He knows. I mean, he's maybe a little bit on the undersized guy, but man, he plays physically, plays big. Great feet. I think one of the things that you see about him is just as a mover, as a corner. You know, you see a guy that, you know, if you're going to be undersized, being able to be efficient with your movement, he's pretty special. So I'm excited to see him out there competing. And man, he talk about competing. I mean, he loves to compete.
We have Kyron Williams back to return this punt here. He's calling for a fair catch. He's going to run underneath it at the 11. Hey, Cooper, you want to stick around through the commercial? That was a quick one here. You willing to do that?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
All right, for the guy giving you a ride home, you're cool?
Yeah, I'm good.
Come on,
Okay. Cooper Kupp will join us again when we come back. It's 7-0. Raiders on top.
Back to pass on 4th down. Caught. LaCour, come on, dude.
7-0. Rams in a hole here, getting ready for a second offensive possession. Stetson Bennett and company backed up on their own 11-yard line. We are back, however, talking to Cooper Kupp, and we're happy you stuck around. Thank you, Cooper. I made a joke before. Are you willing to stick around for the guy that's driving you home tonight? So thank you.
Yeah, you know, Coop, hey, I was telling him that, you know, in our time playing together during the COVID year when there was no fans, we rode together, and you're kind of a slower guy after the game than I am. So we had different times that we wanted to leave when the games were over.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm more of a sit in my locker for a second, reflect on the game. I need a second to kind of decompress. Witt's been doing it for so long at this point. He was ready just to get home. So
He's a little mopey after the games. He likes to kind of decompress for a little while.
You're not mopey here, which is a good thing. Some would think you might be mopey. You haven't been able to practice a couple of weeks now as you try to get back from that hamstring injury. There seems to be maybe some momentum for next week, joint practice in Denver. What do you say?
yeah,
Cooper?
I mean that's the hope. I mean that's the plan. I'm feeling really good. They will throw around with Matthew a little bit this morning. Yeah, and I felt really good there. So looking forward to being able to get back out there with the guys, man. I mean, watching football, I love football, but man, sitting on the sidelines just watching your guys out there without you out there is it's tough.
Yeah, Coop, I believe that, last week, I think what people really want to know, I told everyone you look like a finance company intern with that beard shaved down like that. I think people really want to know, is the beard coming back?
No, the beard is coming back. And I'm so sad that you said that because that's exactly what I think when I cut my beard.
So why'd you do it?
Because it was just time. It was time to bring it back down, start over. It's going to come back. I'm growing it back out. I'm going to grow out for the season. It was just time to bring it back down and restart.
Run there by Ronnie Rivers over the 25. What do the kids say about the beard?
They like the beard. They really like the beard. My wife likes the beard, so the beard's coming back. It was really just time to start new. So a fresh start, get things going. But that I hate being called a financial advisor, and that's exactly what I feel like whenever I have my beard like this.
I believe it. Hey, Coop, tell me this. Young guys all over the place. For a guy like you, I know it can be tired sometimes. You get so many guys that lean on you, ask you questions. Has it been fun for you in some way, though, to be able to just kind of mentor the building, per se, not necessarily your room, with how many young guys are on this roster?
Yeah, man, it's kind of a unique position. It seems like suddenly you're the old guy walking around the building. You know what that's like. And
Yes, I do.
But in all honesty, yes, I did have, for 6 years, 5 years, I did have, you as a mentor for me. You took me under your wing from the very beginning, and all the conversations that we've had on the field, off the field, and all that stuff. I want to thank you for being, for setting the tone, leading the way, modeling the way for us. Because man, I feel like I'm stepping into that place now where I'm kind of the old guy in the room and want to be a voice for these guys and show people what the league's about and what it takes to be successful. You got so many guys that care so much and have worked so hard to get to this place, and now, man, it's right there in front of you and want them just to go grab ball and do it and make the most of it.
Looking a little dusty in here, man.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Hey, and you're embracing that now, which is awesome, and it's great to see a smile on your face. And even if you can't recognize the music of all these kids in the locker room, like you told me back in Irvine, any luck with that, by the way?
No, it's still a problem. And look, I know I'm gonna get a lot of crap for saying that Pac and Biggie. Like everyone's like, oh yeah, Pac and Biggie. But find me some '90s rappers that are better than Pac and Biggie, and we can have a conversation about it. But no, it's not gonna any better.
Hey, I told you I'm a big fan of Q-Tip from the Tribe Called Quest. He was at Jets camp yesterday. We got to step up and get in here as well. DeAndre Carter is loose down the sideline. DeAndre Carter, did he step out of bounds? They say he did.
Hey, that's a Big Sky guy for you right there. DeAndre Carter, Sac State.
Well, he gets it to midfield. Cooper Kupp, we appreciate you, man. Hope to see you on the field next week in Denver.
Yeah, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Love you. Yeah, love you too, Witt.
Cooper Kupp, everybody, live on the field at SoFi. 33-yard return at 7-0. 7-0 Rams, or 7-0 Raiders, beg your pardon. Want to thank Cooper Kupp for doing the interview. I want to tell you about the shirt he's wearing as well. We're wearing them here in the booth. The Rams have joined up with teams across LA to donate to the American Red Cross to help those impacted by just those awful Hawaiian wildfires in Maui and Lahaina. Money raised through both the sale and auction of custom-made Malama Maui t-shirts will support the American Red Cross relief efforts for those in need. They're available at ramsfanshop.com. There's also a 50-50 raffle here tonight at SoFi for those in the building. That money is going to Maui relief efforts to the American Red Cross as well.
He's a great backup.
Relief effort.
He knows what he is, and that's all he'll ever be. He's a great backup for me.
Many of the Rams fans watching here tonight.
Like, it's like a good quarterback coach for him, right? He understands the program.
Maybe often go to Hawaii. It's a second home for so many, and to see just the destruction and to see that there's so many people who still have not been found, anything that you can do counts, and it matters, and we thank you for opening up your hearts and your wallets for everyone in Maui. Andrew Whitworth, Kurt Sandoval. My name is Andrew Siciliano. We're back here with the Rams and the Raiders.
Nice.
That's DeAndre Carter, who had a 31-yard punt return with little tunnel screen here. JJ on the tackle, his third of the night, and the Raiders have something going again here. It's 3rd and short.
Yeah, another 3rd and short. See if this D-line can hold strong. But to your point, man, about this stuff going on in Hawaii and Lanai, I mean, I got to meet a fan that was a guest of the Rams here today from Lanai and take a picture with him pregame and just tell him I was thinking about him. We actually had the wildfires here in 2018. You know, I can remember that disaster and how terrible that was here, and I just can't imagine. Our hearts go out to those people.
Full back.
And in these kind of times, just act, man. I should tell our young guys, don't think about it too much. Just do something. Do something that makes you feel right. And
I remember our football coaches would be like, just give me 3 yards. And I'm like, yeah, but that's still a short on 4th down. And it's like, why don't you say, give me 4 yards?
On the tackle.
Give me 4 yards. Let's go. I just need a 4-yard run every play. Let's go. That's like hella way better.
Personal foul, illegal block below the waist. Defense, number 6. 15 yards is added to the end of the play. Automatic first down.
Praise Trey Tomlinson for his physical play. You got to be careful, though.
Yeah, new rule now. You know, the outside edges, you know, they're protecting guys from being able to go down low and cut each other on the edges. So now, you know, used to you could see these linemen pull out on the edges, and corners would just take them out down low in their kneecaps. They've taken this out of the game. When you're outside the tackle box, you can't do this out in space to beat a block. But it puts these corners, though. Richard Sherman, my counterpart, my teammate at Amazon, would tell you this is bull crap in his mind. I mean, he'd probably use a different word because it puts these corners in a tough position. You got to go against a guy who's much larger than you on the edge.
He's going against their 242-pound tight end, and John Samuel Schenker. And the corners will tell you, well, I can't go high. If I go low, I'm putting him at danger, too. I can take his knees out. 7-0. Raiders with the lead here over the Rams with 1 quarter in the books.
get some people out here, you know.
One quarter down, 3 more to go for Sean McVay and the Rams. Matthew Stafford, obviously, watching this one. He will not play in the preseason. Raiders have their starters out there offensively and defensively for the first 2 drives of the game, 1 each. The Raiders have a lead, 7-0 on a Brandon Bolden touchdown. The Raiders have 117 yards of offense at 8 first downs. And here with a first down on the Rams' 25-yard line. Brian Hoyer now in for a second drive after Garoppolo got 1. Pats the football under pressure. And
get rid of it, Hoyer. Get rid of it. Woo, he went through like 4 progressions.
Keir Thomas, who got him?
Keir Thomas right here. Look, just great coverage right here. This one right here is Keir needs to look back at that secondary and say thank you for that one. Because right here you can see him. Yep. You see right here this guy over the top of the receiver. When they snap this football, there's just nowhere for the quarterback to go. Right there, here, the only chance he had here is hit this check down to the running back, but unfortunately he doesn't, and they make that sack. They call that one a coverage sack for sure, but Keir Thomas is happy about it no matter what.
Yeah, always sack last week and a sack here, and then Jacob Hummel makes a play as well.
Hey, 2 good snaps in a row for the Rams defense. We were just talking about it. 117 yards in the first quarter. Not looking good. 8 first downs. That's not exactly what you're looking for, but right here, 2 consecutive plays. That looked like they knew it. That was a good play right there. It was a fake wide receiver screen to the right, throwing it back to the left on a halfback screen, and they sniffed it out. Great job by Hummel there.
The man to the left is Chris Shula. He's called the defense here today for Raheem Morris. Last week it was Eric Henderson, D-line coach. Chris Shula gets it today. Raiders 3 of 4 on 3rd down. They need the 15. This is 3rd and 13. Hoyer all kinds of time. Takes a shot.
Oh, man.
Overthrows Trey Tucker, the rookie from Cincinnati, in the end zone.
John
Johnson running with him.
That would have been beautiful, but
yeah,
I guess that's why he's a backup.
Tonight, I got a chance to talk to him in the tunnel. I said, you know what, it's all going to be positive. But you know what, I'm sure he's a little frustrated with some of these 3rd down conversions the Raiders have been able to get. But right there, you know what? Yards are for losers, man. You know what? It's about points. If you can stop them right here, and you can get them off the field.
Yeah, it was Gucci.
Be happy with that. Defense gets it back with
What's up, Bear?
Daniel Carlson.
What's up, fool?
Just watching some Raiders, bro. Just watching.
6-yard attempt.
What are you fucking? What the fuck you been hiding that, fool?
Bro, I just had a baby.
46 yards.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Second daughter.
For 2 consecutive years.
Okay, that's what's up, my man.
Yep. So, like, you know, kind of just been focused on working, and then now I'm doing that. But, you know, it's Raider Day. It's Raider Day, so. We watching the Raiders, baby.
God damn, bro. Y'all are committed. God damn, y'all are committed.
Football's back, baby. Football's back.
I thought the Viking fans were bad. God damn, y'all Raiders is something else.
Hey, we're we're loyal, bro. We're loyal. We love our Raiders. Hey, every year we're gonna win the Super Bowl, baby. Every year.
Bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Every year, baby. Fuck yeah.
No, don't. It's cheating. Hell no, we can never get fucking since Troy 8. We haven't had a quarterback get us out the fucking play.
Oh man,
like, I mean,
Dak is okay, but he's like Derek Carr, right, in that realm where he's like, I don't think he's the guy, bro. You know what I mean?
He's the guy. He needs to grow as a person. That's what I feel it is. Obviously, you have to do shit onto the field, but like when you got that much like pressure and prestige, you know, fucking all of the expectations put on you, it fucks with you if you don't have the leadership. You know, if you don't have the capability, if you don't have the intangible cues, you can have the strongest team in the world. But as soon as you get in game, shit, you can ready to go fucking 40 yards.
100%. 100%. Yeah, he kind of chokes. He chokes under pressure, dude.
But it also doesn't fucking help that he's got fucking the slave owner Jerry Jones still fucking trying to run shit. Like, bro, it's your team. You're one of the richest, if not the richest people in the owners in the NFL. But you know it's like.
I mean, you guys got a good quarterback core. I mean, wide receiver core, right? You guys got CeeDee Lamb and.
Well, you know, we got a good. Yeah, most definitely do. But it's just like we just can't get to it. Like fucking like. everyone doesn't have the freedom to express themselves. Because Jerry Jones runs the Cowboys like a plantation, bro.
Yeah.
You don't have the like that. You don't have the freedom to make mistakes, to try something new, to bring up a fucking special teams that's really been busting it. It fucks up. Both of y'all, the coach and the player, are gone.
Yeah.
How can you really? That's not a healthy environment to grow.
Yeah, and Jerry Jones wants the Cowboys to win so bad, but like he doesn't give he doesn't give time,
He wants his face to be in front of the Cowboys.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, it's not how it works. It's the organization. You put billions into this company, for it to shine. Everyone knows it's you. When people think about Walmart, they don't think about Sam Walton. But Sam Walton is thriving.
Yeah.
The Walton families.
They think about the cheese bites when they walk in, and then you know what I mean.
Exactly, the people of Walmart.
The people in Walmart, exactly. Yeah, I get those cheese bites, a small one for like $1, bro. You just walk around eating cheese bites, so good.
Shut your ass up.
Yeah, dude, it's the shit, bro. You should try it out.
My man's full advertising over there. Real fucking one of my buddies was because up here we got Quick Trip with a K. But K Jeffries. But my homeboy
I am not in Tyler Johnson's headset. You know what? This is what I was feeling. We needed to make a play, and
was notorious for just walking in there so nonchalant and just grabbing the gas station food here is really good. It's it's not your local. Roller grill, crusty busting, they make it fresh.
Hey, but gas station food's been getting better. So yeah.
No, but this one's been like this for the longest time.
Okay.
It's one of those gas stations. I mean, you travel before. It's like Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
You've been to Buc-ee's, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Buc-ee's.
Or like Loves and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be clean. You travel a couple extra minutes to make sure you get to a good, clean destination. That kind of shit.
Yep.
So, but yeah, he'll just walk in and just grab it and just eat. And I'm talking about grab 3 items and just eat them and go get a drink and just slurp it and then walk out the fucking store and they don't say shit to him because I've watched him. He just does it so casually. They're just oh no, he's happy. He had to walk in.
It's just there's so many people that there's you don't want to,
Somebody, he's not sticking out. He's making it seem so natural. He just goes right in on the store and he grabs it.
Oh, that's a good play.
Dead ass, bro. Just walks in that's the best way. It's something just like Jay's your fucking demon. Quick Trip is boosting so much money because
yeah, they do. What was it? I was watching some shit that Walmart, the self-checkout, loses a lot of money, but the thing is, it actually makes way more money with saving on paying people. That it's it doesn't matter. Go ahead, steal. We don't care.
No, and also they're waiting for you to get up to the $10,000 charge.
Yeah.
So it's a felony.
Yeah, like a total. They're keeping track.
They're tallying that shit up.
Yep.
Goddamn. So every time you ain't paying for them cheese bites, they just can't.
Oh no, I definitely pay for them cheese bites first. That's the first thing I do.
He said before I even started. Shopping. He said that's the first thing I do. He said I'm in line twice. One for the cheese bites, one for what I actually.
Exactly. Yeah, because the food court's right in the entrance over here in Salinas. So funny.
That's fucking
Yeah.
There you won.
So you smell that shit.
And I miss Walmart when they had the real good food courts. I mean the restaurant was kind of fast food restaurants have just kind of gone down. You remember just McDonald's birthday parties and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Going to McDonald's, you could actually like sit down for dinner. Like, you know, it would be a cool thing.
Hey,
Anyways.
back in the day it was, bro, with the play place and all that, dude.
But like, and just with like fucking like, you know, they would actually have like the mascots like in there in rotation.
Yeah,
and
dude,
shit,
they had like a Grimace or a Hamburglar. Yup,
Yeah,
yeah.
like they actually, like motherfuckers.
That was
don't even
dope. I
know
remember that
America's
shit. Yup.
Hamburger, yeah. Remember the movies? Shit?
The movies? No.
This is a struggle this week for this
You remember the McDonald's movies?
No. Oh, you know what? I think
Yep, yes you do.
I see.
Yes, you
Yeah. It's like a little short films. Yeah.
Yep, in the haunted house and it animated, but they first started out real and they jump into the car and like, you know, like on like a Magic School Bus type shit, go from live action to animated.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's tight. Yeah, I think I remember that shit.
I'm bringing it back to you, bro.
Yup. Yeah, they had the commercials too.
Yep.
The commercials were lit. Like they had the whole that. It was all live action.
See? You're welcome.
You're welcome. So you're a Cowboys fan? The Cowboys playing right now?
I'm about to fucking jump on some of this unite, get some of this fucking.
That's right. Oh yeah, Cowboys start at 7. So yep.
Compliment I could give an offensive lineman in pass protection. Staying in front of the guy you're blocking is a key thing. And
I'll throw on the Cowboys too. I ain't tripping. Throw some love.
McClendon Bennett's Georgia teammate wearing number 71. This is going to be a 25-yard field goal now.
Okay, look at y'all trying to get a little titter out there.
Woo. Tanner Brown is now 2 for 3 at SoFi.
Yeah, so Jimmy G started for the Raiders. He drove it down on the first series, scored a touchdown. Now it's Hoyer. And it makes me think, oh, I guess Aiden O'Connell, the rookie that we drafted, did good in practice, right? Like he might finish out the last 2 quarters or whatnot. But I think Jimmy G threw an interception, so they're like, no, you gotta play. That's what I think, bro. I think that shit. I don't know if it's true or not, but yeah.
It helps you. It helps you feel more, you know, included in the game.
Yep. So you're hopping on your night?
How you play? You play any of the YouTube shit?
Nah. I think I have one of the cards, but I haven't even canceled my subscription because I never get on to to claim the things.
Yeah. But like the thing that they changed, you can collect up to 200 points AFK, like, you know, like fucking what's that, 5 days?
Yeah.
Of coins. Yeah, that's actually pretty dope because that shit used to piss me off too. Like when I just.
This Mewtwo Y event. This is a new event.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said.
Okay. I need to start doing this.
Yeah, because X is all around melee. Then
Use your night moves 2 times. Complete. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. Cause I have a couple of those the monies or whatever the hell. Let's see. Can I do another? Insufficient. Let's see.
Yeah, it costs 160.
Wait, so then dice obtained by logging in today. Okay, so 0 out of 1 remaining.
So yeah, that's just your natural. But if you go into the other one, if you go into the bench, there's a captain lottery bonus that gives you this as well.
Oh, the captain event? Okay.
All right, Rams go to the board. Stetson
No,
Bennett,
never
Rams'
mind.
third drive gets them into the red zone. Eventually, that drive stalls, but they get a Tanner Brown field goal. A lot of rookies doing some work there on that drive, and the Rams are on the board, 10-3, with 9:39 remaining here in the second quarter. The guy that hit that field goal, the rookie out of Oklahoma State, Tanner Brown, now set to kick it off, and we're about to talk to Sean McVay coming up in a couple of seconds as well. Trey Tucker from Cincinnati, number 89, who can fly, is back.
Yes, he can.
And he has trouble with that. Oh boy, going to take it out 4 yards deep. Trey Tucker out of a tackle. And he's going to be wrestled down inside the 10. Good job, Quentin Lake. All right, time now for our Coach Cam, brought to you by SoFi. Bank, borrow, invest, all in one app. Big thank you to Sean McVay for joining us on the field yet again. Sean, that last drive by the offense, I know it stalled, but a little bit better than the first two. Your thoughts?
No, I thought it was great. I loved the catch on the seam by Davis Allen. I thought it was an outstanding job by Ben Skowronek on the keeper. Stetson being able to find him. And, thought about going for it on 4th down. It was a good catch by Tyler Johnson, but I'd love the play by Quentin Lake. He's shown up twice on kickoff coverage, but that was a good job being able to get some momentum. I thought Zach Robinson mixed it really well, and see if we can get some stops here, settle in a little bit on the defensive side of the ball. Great job right there, man. I love that. Van Valkenburg coming in from the backside right there. Good job being sturdy on the interior, too. You know what I'm saying, Andrew? I mean, you just see that. You love the way that we just, played with violent hands at the point of attack. Allowed us to be able to close flat. I mean.
Yeah, I love it. Hey, going back to that last drive, Sean, I was telling them up here, I remember when Jared was first year in 17, and we were trying to find our rhythm a little bit. It just seems like Stetson kind of likes it when y'all just get up on the ball, the speed, everything's a little static. He can kind of play faster. He just looks so comfortable like that. It's just he reminds me of Jared in that sense of like the more you speed it up, give him static things, he seems to process a little faster.
Yeah,
is that true?
I think so. I mean, he's best once the ball is actually snapped.
Oh,
great job, Jake Hummel. That's a hook player. Taking it to the grid, baby.
Oh.
It's a new year, baby.
God bless it. We got picked off. Fumbled or picked off? What was it? See, this is why I can't. Oh, you know what? I should do it right here.
I was just about to say, we've been waiting for something positive to happen when you're on the mic with us. Finally, it happens. Hummel with a tremendous play.
And
that's
now I
awesome.
look like a selfish coach down here just talking to you guys while I'm on Coach's Cam. Everybody's down there excited. And
you're just jealous you're not in the party.
You know what? I feel so left out.
Picked
it's
off.
just
God bless it.
Circumstances for me.
God damn it, Hoyer.
Great play. And
God damn it.
Right there. Oh, that's outstanding. Great call by Chris Shula. How about that, baby? That's a great job. That's awesome.
Right, Jake Hummel with a pick six, and now Tanner Brown with the point after.
Nice job, man. Great job.
I mean, Sean, think about it. Like, compare last year in Cincinnati. I mean, bad stuff was happening. Angry Sharks were happening.
This is the first time I might think about rejoining you guys next week.
Hey, listen,
holy heck.
You know what? I got angry on the last draft, Sean. I dropped our.
Hey, that's cool that it sent me to YouTube so I can watch the tournament.
I kind of felt like even though the long drive we given up there,
that little spectate.
The Raiders got down here, and, almost in the red zone inside the 20, made a big stand, make them kick the field goal, and look. Who cares about how many yards they have? It's only 10 points.
No
it's
doubt.
a 2-score game. And look how quick it flipped.
Jake!
He can't help it.
Great drop, man. That was awesome.
Look at that.
Hey, Sean,
awesome.
We're going to let you go celebrate and let you go coach. All right, let's do it again next week.
All right, see y'all.
Sean McVay, everybody. That's awesome.
That's it right there.
That's great.
That's what I was talking about.
And scene. I mean, we've had some great coach cams. I don't know that we have ever had a pick six.
That's pretty special right there.
That's awesome. And it's great access. We thank Sean McVay for not only doing that, but letting his assistants, Raheem Morris, do it, for letting us talk to Cooper Kupp, and last week Matthew Stafford during the game as well. And this week we get a Jake Hummel pick six, a return of 21 yards. And that Rams defense with, let's call it like it is, that did not look good on that opening drive, right? That gave up a lot of rushing yardage. And rush defense was a huge concern after last week. That defense now and the offense on that last drive as well have turned things around here in the second quarter.
Well, you want to see in NFL football, look, ebbs and flows are part of this game. And that's why I said what I said about yards are for losers. Because at the end of the day, even though the Raiders had a lot of yards, it's still a 2-score game even if this field goal goes in. And look how fast it's flipped. Now
yards are for losers. Even though you get a lot of yards and you lose games.
Momentum they built.
And it's great for Hummel, who last year.
That's so true. That's like Derek Carr. Derek Carr gets like fucking 4,000, 3,000 something a fucking season, but doesn't win.
Last year had 22 tackles, led this team in tackles, stuck around all year. And really with Ernest Jones, the guy in the middle, Christian Rosemoon has got the start the last 2 weeks. This team needs middle linebackers. He's making a statement here.
He is. I mean, you know what? This is the time you earn your opportunity to get to last on this football team and make this roster. Making big plays like that, special teams, those kind of things will help you get your spot. I want to see this defense step up again. And there it is again, right off the edge.
Bam. Your guy,
That's
Van Valkenburg.
my guy, Van Valkenburg, my favorite name. I hope I can just say this name a lot tonight because he, you know what, he's got a little toughness and attitude to him. I like his style. I thought last week he came in, the game didn't seem too big. He didn't seem nervous. He got after it with physicality. And right now, 2 drives, he's shown it again. Stepping in there, just playing physical football. He's not thinking about the arena and the lights being on. He's out here to show why he deserves to make this team.
Zach Van Valkenburg, who last year was with the Raiders in camp. They released him. Rams claimed him. Now he's making plays against his former team. Hoyer to the sideline. That's complete. That one is to the veteran Keelan Cole. Up on the tackle. A couple of Rams DBs, young guys trying to make this team. Cameron McCutcheon, 41. Vincent Gray, 36.
Let's see what Chris Shula does here. You know, you always talk about old school football. You earn your right to rush the quarterback. Here they are. They got 3rd and long. Can you get off the grass, the turf in this case, and get this offense back on the field while the team's a little hot and you're feeling momentum turning in this game? Can we get to the quarterback? Let's see what young rusher, or maybe if Chris Shula's got something dialed up for us.
30, or rather 3rd and 8.
Oh, 4-man rush. They're going to keep the ball underneath. Great physical play on the edge.
Knocked away by McCutcheon, and it's 4th down.
I love it. Yeah. You're in one-on-one coverage. You want to play sticky in these situations. There it is. You know he's going to turn back right there. That curl right back at the sideline. You know where the first down marker is. You see him put his foot in the ground. He closes on him fast. Great job on defense. That's a momentum's building, Andrew. We've talked a little bit about them, the yards they were giving up, but they're starting to turn things around.
Good to see these young DBs make a play. Cameron McCutcheon, undrafted out of Western Carolina. Now A.J. Cole with the punt. Ball's on the ground. Picked up.
That's right. That's right.
Out of bounds near the 28-yard line. Austin Trammell on
God
the return.
damn it, Raiders.
41-yard punt.
Hoyer is not the guy.
A 10-10 game.
You know what? Let me show that. There we go. I throw on the Cowboys. Seahawks start off with the ball.
They're going a little tempo right here.
I like it, as you heard from KJ in the pregame. Defense started with a blitz on their first play from scrimmage. Great look from Gino to Will Dissly, his tight end, and that's going to be good. Maybe for a Seahawks first down. We'll see where they spot the football. Okay, just short of it.
Look at that.
So last week did so in practice, did so tonight. That is Trey Tomlinson, the rookie spotlight brought to you by Verizon, the network America relies on, and the official 5G network of the NFL. Andrew Whitworth, not only has he made some physical plays here today, he actually did kind of well this week when matched up against Davante Adams in practice.
Well, I think the best thing you can say for a young corner, just like a young tackle, you're going to be isolated against some really dynamic players. Against Davante Adams, he was not scared. He was physical. He was aggressive. And you know what? He knocked some balls down. He had some great plays. Devontae had a couple on him, but he knew that was going to happen, but he doesn't care. That's what he said. I'm going to play physical. I don't care who it is.
Yep, after playing physical last week against his former TCU teammate, Quentin Johnston. Bolton with the tackle, and a flag there as Rivers couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. You say this, Whit. Not nearly as many penalties as last week.
I know.
Did I jinx it?
You know what? I should have made my prediction this week and held steady. I was a little early on my 6 call last week. I think we ended up with 20-something. So
Personal foul, face mask, offense, number 30. Half the distance to the goal, it's first down.
You don't see that very often.
Wow.
They get the running back, Ronnie Rivers, on the face mask, not the tackler. Sean McVay's looking up to the Oculus to see a replay.
yeah, we're going to see it. Yeah, you know, I like to call these, you know, I think that's one of those, your hand kind of gets stuck in the mask. I don't know how much of a violent face mask that is. I call that a preseason call, you know. Sometimes they want emphasis and things they just want to get across that they call it just to do it.
Only the second penalty of the night. Both have gone against the Rams. 2 for 30. It backs them up to the 15. Demarcus Robinson, they try to set up a screen. There is no screen, and that's not Josh Jacobs on the tackle. That is former Ram and Loyola High School's own
David Long, I got to see him this week as well. We'll catch up. You know what? He played some good football here for the Rams. Now an Oakland Raider.
Easy.
Say Las Vegas Raider.
I've heard of both ways.
You've heard of both.
You just watching or you playing beside the beat?
Nah. I'm just going through the events and all that. Just collecting dailies.
Yet to arrive, much like Jonathan Taylor, 2 former Russian champions in contract disputes. If he's going to show up, probably has to do it in the next 10 days. If he's going to be out there week number 1. Raiders open with 2 on the road, which is brutal. Do we get a face mask there? Nope. Adam Butler looked like he had a fistful of Rivers face mask as he gets to the 20 and a gain of 7. No flag.
That's what you really can't have in the preseason. These penalties early downs put you in a tough situation. Let's see if we can see this face mask.
That is a face mask.
Yeah, that would definitely be the category of face mask. Again, listen, I'm an offensive lineman. I'm all for the no calls.
You got to call it both ways. Don't know if that's Jared Goff inside the 5 at the Superdome in 2018, but that's a face mask.
There was no penalties in that quarter. What are you talking about?
No, that one wasn't flagged, however. All right, 3rd and 19. Talking with Jared about that in Detroit a couple of weeks ago. Got to get to the 39. Bennett has time. Goes deep. Takes a shot. Wants Robinson. Long on the coverage. It's 4th down.
I like the aggressiveness of just letting it go. I mean, Stetson Vincent gets one-on-one on the outside. And you know what? He decides, hey, I'm going to take my shot. See if we can make a play. Left the ball a little inside. You know, you'd like to see him be able to leave that ball a little bit more on the outside for his receiver, but still, I like it. I like the aggressiveness of taking that shot.
Bennett was 5 for 6 on the previous drive. They got him a field goal, 0 for 1 on that. They ran on 1st and on 2nd. Heath Evans now to boot it away from his own 10. Trey Tucker, who has mentioned can run, hands a bit suspect the last 2 weeks. Back pedals, takes it on the 15. Quentin Lake hits him first, breaks that tackle, and gets to the 30 before running into a whole pile of Rams. That is a 65-yard punt.
He's not lacking leg strength, Andrew. I can tell you that much. Sitting there at practice watching him boom them. It's pretty special to see. Even in the wind, it doesn't make much of an effect. You know, we kind of saw it last week. He hit some of those low spinners. When he hits them, they are bombed.
Evans last week, 5 punts. Again, the rookie here from Wingate, Division II Wingate. He averaged 51.3 last week. His long was 62. As he talks to Chase Blackburn over there, his long is now 65. As the Raiders open again in an I formation, gotta love it from the 32. A play fake for the veteran Brian Hoyer, who guns over the middle.
There we go, Hoyer.
Out near midfield to another former Patriot, Christian Wilkerson, to Marcus Davis. 27 on the tackle, a gain of 18, coming up on 4 to go here first half.
Good starter right there. That's that drive starter. You know what, a play action, see what teams think we're going to run the football, and then we hit kind of a little basic cut across the middle and the intermediate. Finds the void. Great pass from Hoyer there.
Speaking of starting, Brian Hoyer has started for 7 different NFL teams. 40 career starts in his 15th season, 37 years old. 49, Amir Abdullah in the backfield. Fired short to the left. former first-round pick Philip Dorsett, McCutcheon, and Lake there on the tackle. DeAndre Square, 58, is also checked into the game. That's a gain of 8. Rams and Raiders each have 3 timeouts remaining as we wind down here in the second quarter. See if this Rams defense, who's made a big play last time on the field with that Hummel pick 6, can make a stand here. 2nd and short, 2nd and 2. Little quick hitter to Tucker, who slips a tackle. Thomas gets him around the ankles. Square is there, Torrance is there, but across the 40 and a first down. Rashad Torrance is wearing 33 tonight. He wore 43 last week, but J.J. John Johnson III is back to reclaim his 43, and they switch numbers tonight.
See if they can make that stand. Last time they got down in here, they kind of turned it on, made a stand, got off the field with just a field goal, and that's when the game kind of turned.
The 39, they will run. Nice stop there. Jordan Jones in run support. He had a good game last week.
He did. He's another guy that they're excited to see if he can continue to take those steps. They want to see him continue to progress. They're going to really need 2 or 3 of these young corners to kind of step up and show, hey, you look at the Rams defense throughout the year, they're one of the teams, they play with a lot of DBs on the field. They love to play multiple personnel packages defensively. They don't care about matching you all the time. So they're going to need a lot of corners, DBs, guys who can play star. They're going to mix it up a lot on the offensive side.
Jones had a team-high 5 tackles last week right before the 2-minute warning. Hoyer gets it away, and it's knocked down. Jonah Williams got a hand on it, and it's going to be 3rd down at the 2-minute warning. See if the Rams defense can get off the field. 1:57 to go here. Second quarter at SoFi.
NFL Plus brings you the NFL preseason. Rookie debuts and a first look at every team.
Caught by Kelsey, touchdown!
Never miss a play with NFL Plus. Sign up today.
Attention, all students. Today, I'm calling on the trendsetters and the underdogs. In this game, there's a position for everybody.
1, 2, 3.
All right, 10-10 back here at SoFi. See if the Rams defense can get off the field. Big third down coming up before we put on our Malama Maui t-shirts here. By the way, go to therams.com and you can contribute as well. Andrew Whitworth and I were down on the field and we recreated the legendary Twins movie poster. Which one of us is Danny DeVito? Somebody asked on Twitter. We did not plan this in advance. We just happened to show up.
Just stylish guys.
Like
what do you want to say?
Yeah, just two dudes wearing khakis on a Saturday night. Third and 7. Let's see if the Rams can make a stand here. Nick Hampton, 31, rushing off the edge. They will run. Raheem Abdullah runs into Rams and goes down. And it is 4th down here as the Rams run defense makes a play with Quentin Lake right in the middle of it.
Shitty.
Looks like the Raiders are going to go for it, too. Good play here getting off the grass, but it looks like, right here, I think Josh McDaniels and the Raiders were thinking this is 2-play territory for them. They're going to get this 3rd down, get a couple yards, maybe it gets a 1st down, but it gets us in that 4th and short, and we think we can convert.
Rams call a timeout. From here, it would be a 50-yard attempt. Daniel Carlson has the leg.
Definitely has the leg for 50 yards.
24 of 29, believe it or not, from 50 plus.
A lot of times in these scenarios, Andrew, they're telling the quarterback in the huddle, hey, we're going to make a call here. We consider this 2-down territory. Let's just get enough yards we can and then get a 4th and short and try to convert.
And why not work on this in the preseason? It's 4th down, it's the preseason. Hoyer to throw. Hampton on the rush. Over the middle. Incomplete. Low for Keelan Cole with Lake on the coverage, and the Rams defense takes over.
Great job. That's twice now. Down in this kind of what we call the orange zone, almost inside the 20. You get off the grass, you get a chance to get the offense back the ball. There it is. Not much pressure there. A little bit of late pressure, but a good play there. You know what? Quentin Lake's continued to show up this camp, and he's somebody they're excited about because his ability to play teams. He's done a great job.
A little higher.
They'd love to see him
Just
continue
a little higher, dude.
On the defensive side of playing safety.
A UCLA legacy. His dad, Carnell Lake, obviously a great for the Steelers. Both of his parents went to UCLA. His dad, Culver City High, and now here he is in his 2nd year with the Rams. We take over on the 32. Bennett.
Pick, baby.
Picked off down the sideline. It's Isaiah Polamau.
Yo! That's right, dude.
And a flag on the goal line.
Ah, they better not be holding, motherfuckers.
A 50-yard return.
Shoo! That's right, huh, baby? Raiders, 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 Raiders.
Sean McVay's looking up at the screen. You're right. That was a
Genie in the bottle, baby.
Yeah, it looks like a little miscommunication here. I think he thinks he has. I think he thinks he's got this guy running right here on a corner, and unfortunately, he lets it go, and that is not what Tyler Johnson had planned. So it has to be either miscommunication there or a misunderstanding of what the play concept was.
And the result is USC's Isaiah Polamau, the nephew of the great Kennedy, their running back coach here. Speaking of Trojans, with the 50-yard pick 6, our 2nd pick 6 of the night. And Stetson Bennett gives it away, and the Raiders take a 17-10 lead. Tough one.
Yeah, we don't know what happened there. I mean, obviously some kind of miscommunication. Either Stetson, kind of had the concepts messed up, or Tyler Johnson did something that he didn't think he was going to. So I'm sure that's something they'll sort out there on the sideline. But hey, that's one of those plays that happens in games. You got to move on. It's a mistake. Get back on the field. The good news is you get a chance to have the ball back in your hand and go respond.
And 1:35 left with which to respond. Rams do have a couple of timeouts. Let's spin it positively here. Whit, to your point, chance for a 2-minute drive here. Let's see what Stetson Bennett.
Yeah.
Granted, they just had a shot there after the turnover on downs, and they gave it away. But you know what? It's preseason. We'll focus on the positive and say they get another crack at it.
Yeah, you want to get some water, mommy?
Yeah, as that group and that locker room's heard plenty of times from Sean. You know what? Setback's just a great opportunity for an awesome comeback. And so, you know what? Let's see what happens here. Like, can Stetson lead this group, respond here? You made a mistake. Rise up, forget it, move on. That ability to make mistakes and forget about them and move on and move forward is a big trait that you've got to have to exist in the NFL, because it's always going to be about the ebbs and flows of success and failure.
Maybe Xavier Smith can give him good field position here. He gets his first crack at a return this evening. Saw some action last week. The 5'9" rookie, undrafted, Florida A&M. He gets a return from the 4. No, he's going to call fair catch and take it to 25. So that's the new rule this year. Any kickoff fielded inside the 25, doesn't have to be in the end zone, anywhere. You can call fair catch and put it on the 25. That's the first time the Rams, or honestly, when I've watched the preseason the last 3 weeks, I've seen it anywhere.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I've seen it. It's a new rule this year. Obviously, there's been, some debate about whether it's going to start to just eliminate the kickoff entirely. But
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of that kickoff thing. Damn.
What's up?
So like they do the kickoff and the dude caught it on the 10, and then but he fair catched it. So now they get to start on the 25, right? Yeah. Kind of eliminates like field positioning and all that stuff. Like what's the point of getting a kicker now, right? That can like really like sink you in there. Eliminates a whole faction of the game. But they're saying that it's gonna eliminate more concussions. But I don't think so.
Surely it's not the O-lineman's fault, right? Yeah, most of the time it actually
started
is.
Today.
We
My father didn't know his dad with Ancestry.
You got a match?
I got a what?
Wow. And then you add it to the tree.
Are you gonna play? Like a quick match at all?
Nah.
At Ancestry.com.
I'm watching the game right now.
To save money, is that the plan?
Streaming too, you know.
Much better plan. Switch to my plan from Verizon for just
Ain't no Raider fans on my shit though. They don't love me. They're on Wi-Fi Willies.
When you bring your own phone, guaranteed for 3 years. It's your choice.
Yeah, shit, stuff, bro.
More speed. The best performance is high performance. Find it at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
We got to see him bounce back and do something better than that here.
After Advil.
Feeling better?
On top of the world.
Before Advil.
Rivers on the draw on
Advil targets pain at the source of inflammation. When pain comes for you, come back fast.
Yeah, what's good?
Advil liquid gels. When you have some
PC's in the house.
getting everything you need today.
Yeah, I know, right?
What's up, man?
How are you?
Good. Just watching the Raider game.
This is your focus. You're on offense.
Yeah, my daughter was born on the 16th, you know, so happy, home.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh shit, you do?
Mom's good. We're already home now. Yeah, they're like, yeah, you guys doing great. How's mom feeling? Mom saying she wanted to go home. They're like, all right, we'll see if we can we'll see how you do tonight, and then tomorrow, if you do good, we get out. And sure enough, we did. We're out of there. So we're home now. Everything's great. We got a good little routine going, but right now I'm breaking it because the Raiders are playing.
Yeah, Raiders.
Yeah, go Raiders. We're going to go to the Super Bowl this year, baby. It's our year. 2023, baby. every year.
Oh, what are we playing?
The Rams.
No, Unite.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Panic Parade.
Okay.
Extreme.
Yeah, it's easy.
Indeed. Had a motherfucker fail last game, so I locked in first motherfuckers. All squishies. Besides the one YouTube. It was all bad. You got the 13.
Beat this with like all supports, I think. So.
On the sideline, lets it go out of bounds on the 18-yard line. So another big kick for Ethan Evans. This one 54 yards, and out jogs Brian Hoyer with a minute 12 and a couple of timeouts. Raiders have a lead by 7. Look at that, do it here. What the Rams defense can do. They, again, tonight had that pick 6, had a turnover on downs last time out. Defense called here tonight by Chris Shula, the linebacker coach. New running back has checked in, 47, Sincere McCormick. Hoyer, all kinds of time to fire.
Good shit, Hoyer, good shit.
7-yard line and find Dorsett complete for a first down for 18 yards to stop the clock at 1:06.
Yeah, they're going to need more pass rush than that. It's going to be a quick drive to get points. The Raiders there, that's a great way to get started. Get a big.
You look like a little Ninja Turtle.
You got plenty of time. Got 2 timeouts.
Do I?
You got everything you need.
No, Bear.
First down after first down. They're going to probably play some kind of soft coverage, give you plenty of room. Look for Brian Hoyer to keep moving the ball down the field.
You can read the Sunday Times again back there. He has so much time.
Woo!
Finds Dorsett. Rams territory. territory. Out of bounds near the 20.
You give a guy who's played as long as Brian Hoyer has any time like that, he's going to eat you alive a lot in these situations. They've got you spread across the field. Clearly get lost in coverage there. He's got a wide open guy and nobody around him.
Good blocking.
Back to back, Hoyer to Dorsett. Plays 38 on this one. Call it 43. We check the math. 43 yards.
We need some pass rush here. Got to get some pressure here. Get this Raiders offense off the field. At least hold them to a field goal right before the half.
Well within Carlson field goal range from the 22. Hoyer takes a shot at the end zone. Tucker.
Woo! Oh! Almost.
Had the coverage.
No, it's you know what, good coverage there, but you know what, a really good ball from Brian Hoyer, back shoulder. Look at this in the corner of the end zone here. Trey Tucker
had a little bit
touchdown.
He had a
little bit of trouble catching the football last week against the Niners. 2 drops. He talked about it. He needed to respond better. And he's
Come on, Trey.
Plays. He is a guy who can absolutely blaze. He can run, man. He is fast as can be. But they've got to see him come down with some of these catches.
This handled a kickoff here tonight earlier as well. Tucker could have had a touchdown. Raiders could have had a 2-score lead. Hoyer now on second down. A pump fake and another shot at the
holding. Holding. That's right, baby.
Full Dorsett. You saw the jersey tug. And you saw the flag.
Pass interference. Defense number 27. Ball's placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Ball was in the air, so that's not a hold. Although you could have had a hold there.
Definitely a hold.
Stop and go. A little stop and go there. You see the veteran Philip Dorsett is, you know what, he's setting up the young rookie there, and rookie fell for it. But you know, this is tough. You're facing a veteran quarterback, a veteran receiver as a rookie. In these kind of situations, one-on-one.
I wouldn't call Hoyer a veteran.
Make that play.
Rookie at Arizona State puts it on the 10. 46 to go. Hoyer out of the backfield. McCormick. Nice tackle there by Woodby.
Still got a chance right here in this little area. Right, I always tell Sean, this is one of my least favorite places. When you're first and 10 from the 10 or the 11, Andrew, it's just the secondary. It's hard. They don't have to back up as much. The coverage is going to be stickier and tighter. You got to be able to run the ball a little bit. You don't have time because there's only 42 seconds on the clock. This is one of the toughest areas to me to score. When you get that first and 10 at the 10. I hate that down and distance unless you can run the football well.
Right inside the 10, a second and goal on the 9. Brian Hoyer.
Woo!
Inside the 5. Flag is out. Catch is made. That's Austin Hooper, the veteran. But that flag came out immediately.
on the offense right here.
They're pointing the other way.
Push
so this
off.
one's coming back.
Looked like he pushed off there at the top of the route.
Pass interference. Offense number 82. 10 yards from the previous spot. It's second down.
That's the first Raider penalty tonight, and it's on the 2-time Pro Bowler, Austin Hooper.
Well, I guess that's when you get, you know, once felt sorry for myself because I had no shoe until I met the man who had no foot. I complained about being on the 10. I don't know if I want to be second and 19 on the 19 either, so that may be worse, actually.
All right, well, they'll back up after Hooper got called for the push-off. First Raider penalty and 5th overall this evening. 34 ticks left, 2 timeouts for each team. Hoyer out of the gun.
Oh.
Incomplete. Clock's going to stop at 31.
Bad.
Wilkerson, one-handed effort to Marcus Davis on the coverage. And let's see if the Rams now can come up with a 3rd down stop.
Bro, thank you for showing a little bit. All these streams not showing anything, and this one I can see a bit. Yeah, I'm not trying to get. I've been flagged so many times already, bro. So right now, what is it? I think I'm at a 71 opacity. So I'm gonna see what I can do for you, bro.
What's up?
Oh, someone on my stream on YouTube, he's all like, "Thank you for showing, even if it's a little bit."
Copeland as well inside the 15 down to the
Let me see if I can.
The clock is going to run, and it's going to be 4th down. And the Raiders look content to run that clock down.
We'll do 60 right now. We'll do 60.
Walking over the sideline. We assume Josh McDaniels will call timeout with 3 on the clock.
I didn't check my emails.
You know,
what he does.
Yeah, and keep it positive. You gave up 2 big plays. You got down here. You found a way to stand your ground. Again, like I said, a young defense. You're going to make mistakes. You know, one of the few times now, just 2 preseason games in, they've been in a 2-minute situation. But you get down here and you find a way to at least put your feet in the ground and hold them to a field goal.
Yeah, and last time down here, again, the turnover on down. So, look, this Rams defense in years past has been a
I tried, brother. Appreciate you, Mr. Dub.
Example of that
C-Dub.
Carlson out, who has in his NFL career only 3 misses inside the 40, which is just ridiculous. In his 6th year, this will be a 30.
You know, I do some of those games. I remember them. But you look at right here, you see Boye Mafe getting up there. You almost tipped it. There he is.
That's right.
20-0. Raiders on top of the Rams at the half. So the Rams head to the tunnel. We are heading to Robin Rowland coming up momentarily. That is a 7-play, 70-yard drive. Rams get a defensive touchdown. Make some plays, but trail 20-10 here at the half. Here at SoFi.
Oh, let me. I have that other game on. My bad. Hold on.
This first step, here he is on the right side of your screen. Watch the violent hands. Watch the energy and activity. Early in this game.
Alright, there you go. That's confusing. Alright, let's see. Go to Gmail, make sure my shit doesn't get flagged.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Let's see.
Arlington, Texas native, played his high school ball at Mansfield Summit. Didn't want to ask him what team he grew up with. The Jaguars have come back to win the game! He approached the 1-minute mark in the first quarter. Patrick O'Connell there again. Cowboys take it down to the 40-yard line of Seattle.
These guys lock on every single tackle. You can almost pencil them in. For every tackle that's being made. But again, see players from the defensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks feeling some pressure, trying to dictate, trying to, force the scramble is at the 40-man ankle 30.
1-man ankle. The kick is good. The Lombardi Trophy is a red and gold reflection.
The reason we're talking about him is because he lived, because this great man lived this incredible life.
He's been their best player for this Cardinal defense all year long.
he was a legend in all of our eyes just for the fact that he was such a true, honorable, moral dude.
You know, you play with a lot of guys, then you play with guys that you never forget.
Arizona Cardinals safety Pat Tillman says he is going to leave the NFL to join the Army Rangers.
I know I asked him, bro, what's wrong with you? They said, gotta do something.
Something was pulling on him to do something more than just play football.
You know, there's so many heroes out there in the world. Some maybe worth it, some maybe that are self-created. He's the real deal.
There we go. All right, so no, so far so good. YouTube is letting me. No warnings, no nothing. Oh, it's halftime right now. That's what's going on. Like, bro, this halftime show sucks.
Fantastic plays, back and forth scoreboard watching across multiple stadiums.
Close into the end zone, touchdown! It bounces and it's good! Hurts keeps, Hurts cuts, touchdown!
What a fantastic season, ladies and gentlemen. If you stayed with us for all 18 weeks of NFL Red Zone, you saw 1,084 touchdowns live or as they happen across the National Football League. Can we all catch our breath for a moment? Are you not entertained?
I appreciate you looking at me and make sure I get off the side. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get ran over.
I don't want to hit you.
Yeah, no.
We'll both be hurt over here.
You got some thickness to you. I don't want that.
You
got roughing here, and you got a hold over there.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
We didn't quit right there.
Yeah.
We didn't quit.
Yeah,
I'm proud of us for that. Football is a crazy game, boys.
We grow up tonight, huh? We win this damn game. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Score. Score. Score.
Go, baby. Go.
Yes.
You're all good. Don't want to see you get flagged sharing the game. Chill. No, we're good. We're good. Let's see. Let's see. Sí, por favor. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Mande mi amor.
Any use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of Benefit Productions is prohibited.
All right, beautiful night to calm before the storm here. Rams trailing the Raiders 20-10 as we get ready to kick off the third quarter. Before we do that, though, got a Kurt Sandoval on the sideline with the man playing D coordinator tonight, Chris Shula.
You out here watching Naruto? You over here watching Naruto?
On the defensive side, you put him in a good position.
Oh, fucking you an anime fan, my nigga?
It was all
oh, hell yeah. Me gonna get a whole lot better. He was already fucking too, but yeah, we gonna get a whole lot better.
Man, he's just an athletic guy that went up and got it and made a play.
We
have a young secondary tonight. They gave up a couple of late, long plays. What do you want to see in the
You gotta get there. You gotta pay your jump for your food. You gotta watch your Naruto. I know it's hard.
And then we just gotta keep it right on the cover and can't allow big plays.
Okay. I just say you can't be skipping.
College days. This summer he goes into the cradle of coaches. You were there.
Yeah.
What was that like? Such a prestigious year. It was an amazing experience. Kind of pulling back onto campus with them. It was a bunch of guys coming.
Oh yeah, fucking those are classics. My favorite is is the best anime of all time.
Chris.
One Piece.
Guys, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Kurt.
Oh yeah, that's just fucking people be complaining. Oh, it's long. Oh, yeah, shit.
Going back home.
Y'all got commitment this shit. Fuck y'all.
Smith has the Rams return. Last time they kicked it to him, he made the fair catch.
Yeah, that's fault, man. You just broke the internet, dog.
To the 21 with 30 on the tackle. 20-10 here. Stetson Bennett threw that pick six. Another chance here for him to pick things up and get this offense going here. Bennett in the first half was 7 of 14 for 75 yards. That one interception. Rating is your thing. Passer rating of 36.3.
So I've got some new O-linemen in the game as well. AJ Curry, 61, and Zach Thomas, my guy, 57, is back in the game.
AJ Curry's playing left tackle, played about 70 snaps last year in the regular season, so he's getting some work here in the third quarter. As the Rams rookie tight end Davis Allen gets some work as well. Isaiah pull him out.
Oh, come on now.
Rams had
There we go.
113.
There we go.
Had that one nice drive. Now they have Zach Evans in the backfield. The rookie with Johnson in motion on a 2nd and 5. Evans' first carry of the night is for a couple of yards. He's hit immediately by Drake Thomas in the hole. Bernie as well.
You know, Andrew, we've seen it in camp and seen it here this week against the Raiders. You know, the Rams really going to have an emphasis of using those tight ends a little more than they have in years past, as far as multiple tight ends on the field. And you know, seeing Tyler Higbee and Bryson Hopkins have to take all this load of reps because Hunter Long's been injured, Davis Allen's been injured, Nicola's been injured and banged up, and so it's good to see Davis Allen getting out there, getting some reps. I know Sean said that was a big thing for him. You wanted to see him get some experience, see how he plays and handles it.
Got back in the practice field this week. Hunter Long still not ready as he's nursing a groin injury. Rams 0 for 5 on 3rd down. They barely get this one off. There's their first conversion. It's Demarcus Robinson with David Long in coverage. First down to the 36. All right, with that first down, Rams moving the chains tonight. Powered by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Stetson Bennett, time to survey the field. Working well out of the shotgun with that new O-line. You mentioned Thomas, Zach McAllister, who started at center. Still in there as well. Yeah, 46.
Yeah, let's raise up that mic a little bit.
Tight end with his hand down.
Again.
Sims as on the run.
Ooh, pick? No.
Bennett unable to find Sims. Demarcus Robinson there as well.
Stenson Bennett, the
long.
4th. Look at that.
Yeah, looks like he's a little off there. He's throwing a crossing route.
Just
start coming back towards him a little bit there. I think that threw them off some, but it's good to see some of these young linemen playing. You know, we talked about Warren McClendon, 71, playing right tackle earlier in the game. He's played pretty well. As I said, he does a great job of just staying in front of guys in pass protection. See him flip sides from playing left to right in the midst of the game, get some good competition. It's a good sign for him if he wants to make this roster.
It's McClendon, Miller on the right side.
Oh, was a screen.
Evans some room across the 40, lowers his shoulder. He's going to be short of the first down, but he'll make it interesting there to bring up.
Totally thought it was going to be a screen on the other side.
On the tackle. All right, time now for a coach game brought to you by SoFi. Bank, borrow, invest, all-in-one app. Hi there, Raheem Morris.
How you doing?
All right, Raheem, we need something positive to happen. Sean came on. We got Hummel with a pick 6. So what do you got for us? We got a bomb over the top here or something? What's going on?
I was going to say that. You know, we got action, though. You know, I got my guy in. He's getting loosened up right now. We got Bennett in. And he's been off a little night. You've seen the low cross he just missed, but he'll put this thing back together. He's kind of like a mentally strong kid. I like that. I like my chances.
All right, 3rd down.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no. Woo, fuck.
Almost another pick 6. Amik Robertson could not hang on.
That is not what I wanted right there.
Yeah, well, maybe it's what didn't happen while you're on here. That's a good thing, right? Yeah, we dropped it.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Hey, Raheem, we have you on. You almost hit a pick 6. We don't want to leave on such a negative note. You willing to stick around for another one?
Yeah, I'll stay right here for the defense. It's okay. You got Shula calling tonight. He's doing an excellent job. My guys over there handling it. I'm sure they can deal without me dealing with personnel for one series.
All right. Here comes Ethan Evans with that big leg. He had a 65-yarder earlier. Boots it away from the 32. Trey Tucker underneath it. And he catches at the 5. Nice job.
Who you got winning, Rams or Raiders? Raiders all day, baby.
And he gets across the 25 and pushed out of bounds near the 30.
Yeah, he's one of them. Yeah,
yeah, I'm a Raider. Put on my Raider thing. I got my chain. Put it all on right now, bruh.
Rams punted away. Raiders offense coming out.
He's like, who in the fuck in the right mind? But, oh, makes more sense. He's not.
I'm not in my right mind. It's okay. It's crazy. I sometimes blame myself for the Raiders sucking ass.
Yo, shut up.
Yeah, I became a Raider fan 7th grade when they went to the Super Bowl and got their asses beat. The next year and ever since then they've sucked, bro.
For an organization full of grown men, and got shit to do. Oh shit. 1 sec. Hey, I gotta fucking start off for a sec. I'll be back.
Come on, Duty, get on the chat.
Easy, congratulations on the girl.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm gonna log off.
Alright, catch you later, sub.
See ya.
Stay blessed.
Back to pass on 4th down. Caught. McClure, so. Come on, D.
Okay, early third quarter here. Rams trailing the Raiders 20-10. Rams defense on the field. This is a treat with the defense on the field. We're going to get a chance to continue our conversation with Raheem Morris as Chris Shula's calling the D here tonight. So from the 30, we got a new quarterback in here. Aiden O'Connell, the rookie Raheem. Had a really good game last week is in there for Vegas.
You know, we got a chance to practice against Aiden. He's pretty accurate. He threw some really good balls on us in practice, and like, he's not afraid of the moment, as we see.
Deep ball, and he can't connect with Tucker with McCutcheon on the coverage.
McCutcheon's been tried a couple times up top, and I really like how he's standing up and standing the fight no matter what's happening. He's an exciting young man. He's one of the guys that's been really a bright spot of our camp with our young corners.
Yeah, we really saw, I thought, Raheem this week in practice, sitting up there watching. Andrew and I were both there. Them take some strides. I mean, you really saw him stand up in some big moments where they're going against some guys who are going to really play on NFL Sundays, namely one of the best there is in Devontae Adams. It was fun to see them take on that challenge.
It was a lot of fun. Josh did a nice job of getting his group and getting us action, having a bunch of energy out there with the guys playing against each other. It was really good to see.
Here's O'Connell on play fake, and he's going to throw it complete. And that's the veteran Keelan Cole.
You out of here too, Barry?
Raheem, let's go back to the first quarter. It was mostly year twos, although certainly guys are going to see prominent action with the ones out there to open up the game against the Raiders' first team and Jimmy Garoppolo. What'd you see?
You know, we got a bunch of guys competing for spots. So whether we got ones, whether you got twos, there's a bunch of guys out there competing and going out there and playing. Garoppolo was able to go out there, have some success, move the ball right down the field. You want to be able to stuff some of those things and get off the grass, and we're not able to. But I like how the guys responded, which was huge in my opinion.
Oh, Aiden O'Connell's playing. All right, Aiden.
And right now we got to respond after them getting a couple things going here.
Missed tackle by Marcus Davis. Wilkerson.
AOC.
With another completion, they're going to say that Wilkerson is at about.
Hey, did my stream fuck up because I'm at 51%?
Yeah,
oh, my phone got. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good, Pimpin'. But I got the Raiders. I got the Raiders, homie. Raiders on my homie.
Put your feet in the grass and make them, make a stop and get off the grass. And they've done a good job of that. I mean, to have only a 2-score game, yeah, there's a big yardage discrepancy.
Sure.
But they're doing a good job of saying, hey, you know what? We got to make a play now. Keep them out of the end zone.
You know, that end of the half was a great example of that. That was the best pass interference, ever in the history of football. When you go out there, you stop them, and you save us 4 points.
Offense number 71.
3. Right here, this week you got to take advantage of this penalty right here.
Justin Herron called for the hold, and the Raiders are going to back up here. 20-10, Vegas on top of the Rams here. Third quarter, 10:40 remaining. Andrew Whitworth, Andrew Siciliano talking to Raheem Morris, the Rams defensive coordinator. So much of the work this week, Raheem, was, as we mentioned, in Thousand Oaks, Wednesday and Thursday, good against good, one against ones. How important, though, for these young guys is this on the field here at SoFi, this evaluation in real game action?
You know, it was so great, the work that we got this week, getting 70 or so plays the first day, coming back and getting 60 the next day. And for these guys to get out here and play under the lights, I think is huge. And you're seeing why you want guys under the lights to play in these moments, to be tested like we're being tested right now. Here's a big resilient part for us in the red zone, and we got to stand up and get a stop.
Gain of 40 for Tucker there, down to the 15.
That's the reality of NFL football, right? You don't got time to feel sorry for yourself. You're going to make bad plays. You're going to make mistakes. You get in this moment right here. Nobody feels sorry for you. Put your feet down. Make a stop, get your team off the grass, and let's get the offense back on the field. And here's your moment to do that.
These are the things that Sean McVay is talking about. He's talking about the resiliency of the football team. Yep. And these are the moments where you find the resiliency in the team and you find out how much fight people got in the dog.
There's McCormick running right side for maybe 3 yards. Raheem defense made a play there in the run game. Overall, after what we saw last week and what we saw here in the first quarter, let's face it. I mean, look, you're not going to face a lot of I formation power like what the Raiders were doing here today. But what do you think of the run defense?
You know, it's so great to go against the different variations of the league and have Josh come in here with the two-back system to be able to get some of those fits and those run fits that we don't get from our offense. Was really valuable for us. You know, a lot of the things that we can make happen with those things with Hopkins and some of those guys that Whit talked about earlier. But it's great to see it when you got another team in here.
2nd and 7. Raiders need to get to the 5 for a new set of downs.
Oh, we got to play.
But damn.
Sorry about that. We
no, incomplete.
You doing this all season? I would like to do this all season for sure, bro. 100%. Let's see how long it lasts.
Right in the first half, but he's continuing to fight, and those are the type of the guys you look for to be in your football team because you don't want guys that quit.
Yeah, great job
Davis makes a play.
Great job there. I know, Raheem, I thought one of the biggest things of this week is just how different the Raiders' styles are actually from everything that really they've experienced so far. That was really one of the best things, regardless of what comes out of a positive and negative. Is that's part of the NFL. Every week you're going to play something different and a different philosophy, and you've got to figure out how to adjust your game and how you stop the other team.
I couldn't agree more with you.
Woo! That's right, baby! Fuck it, Aiden O'Connell's a beast, bro. That motherfucker. Oh shit. Is that on his head? Come on, Sims, get up. Woo! Be careful, Swiss. Sims backwards or upside down is Swiss. That's funny.
3 after giving a couple big plays that you don't want to give up. But the thing about it is you hang your head.
Yup. Fuck, what a beast. Ow, he smacked his head though.
That man right there is what you love about this game.
1, 2, bam.
5 inches. Sims, who is in Washington, go. Josh McDaniels.
I've never landed like that hard in my career playing football.
Every time I get on, we get challenged.
I was gonna say that we had
because I played like lineman and whatnot. So like I've been pancaked, but I've never like fell from like the sky right on my head. So fuck, that shit sucks.
The challenge back from practice the other day on 4th and 5 when they had to do push-ups. So
that's right.
So he's just getting it back right now. He's trying to get the same one that we got to stop on.
That's right. All right, Aiden.
Same thing. This guy's gonna be out of bounds. We got.
I'm gonna buy an Aiden O'Connell jersey, ASAPolis, bro.
Hey, Raheem, we're gonna let you go. We appreciate you.
I'm gonna buy a Jimmy G jersey for my wife because she's a big fan. She fucking follows Jimmy G, bro. I don't follow Jimmy G. Well, I do now because of my wife. I gotta see what this motherfucker's posting, bro. Jimmy! Te amo, mi amor. Fucking hot in this room. Tengo uno de mi laptop. Está 2-3, pero voy a abrir esta ventana más con esta. ¿De verdad? Killed all this popcorn because it won't any wet. Use that box as trash. And I'm trying to get like my homies on my voice chat, but they's not on it. Yeah, you can see the game way clearer on a black background. That shit will get me in trouble like that. Yeah, you see that?
Back to pass on 4th down. Caught.
Upon further review, Josh McDaniels is right. That is a 12-yard touchdown. Aiden O'Connell to the veteran Cam Sims. McDaniels challenged, and much to Sean McVay's dismay, he got both feet down. So that's a touchdown.
Oh, they didn't rule it a catch at first. That's crazy.
70-yard drive.
Definitely a catch.
Raiders extend the lead to 26-10. Daniel Carlson out to make it a 17-point lead. 8:48 remaining here in the third. Preseason game number 2 at SoFi. Carlson's extra point is good. All right, second of the look.
Carlson's a beast. Look, I'm not trying to get too excited for preseason because last year we were undefeated. Stiddy. I missed Stiddy already, but yeah, we were undefeated, and you saw the year we had. Poor Raiders.
Yeah, last year you saw a lot of these heel taps. The front of the foot would come down inbounds and the heel would tap the out of bounds line, they'd be out. But there he was able to get the whole heel down inside the green. And you know what? It's a touchdown. But still a great play in the sense on defense you played it tight. You made him make a really tough catch. And that's what you got to do over and over and over again. And more times than not, it'll work out in your favor. If you can stay sticky, play tough and physical. And I think that's what Coach Morris was talking about there. He liked to see them battling.
I want to thank Raheem Morris for joining us. Their second straight week he's on, and we get a review. But DeMarcus Davis is battling. Trey Tomlinson has been battling here as well. Quentin Lake, obviously a second-year guy, not a rookie like the other two, has made some plays here as well. Jordan Jones, these Rams, young DBs are all kind of doing their own thing here.
Yeah,
and it's going to be
very
young secondary. When your veterans are Jordan
Did you ever
Fuller
play
and
football,
John
Mr.
Johnson
C-Dub?
III, who's been back there.
I played in high school. That's about it.
He got some good run of the second half. These young corners are going to have to step up and make some plays here this year if this defense is going to be any good. Obviously, you have Aaron Donald, you have Ernest Jones, you have Fuller, you have JJ here, but the secondary is going to have to do its part as well. Xavier Smith takes it on the run at the 10.
Woo.
Smith lowers his shoulder, trips forward, and he gets across the 25-yard line. Bryce Cosby there on the tackle. And Stetson Bennett comes out for yet another drive. It's 10-19, 95 yards. We knew we would see Brett Rippon
looking for my
later
card reader everywhere
today, but it's not yet Rippon time.
Yeah, it seems like they want to get him a lot of work. I mean, they kind of talked about Stetson playing maybe the first half, a little bit in the third,
point it my way.
series or so. But to bring him back out here in this situation, they definitely look like they want to see more out of him.
Zach Evans in the backfield. Rams down 17 to their own 25-yard line. Oh, the little end around here. And the handoff to Xavier Smith. They love his speed. Right out of bounds by Plant there. They love his speed. He's a rookie. He's an older rookie, 25. From Florida A&M, has not really had many chances other than in the return game, but there he picks up 3 yards. Tyler Johnson bottom of the screen. In the middle for Bennett. That's complete across the 30. Davis Allen, rookie tight end from Clemson, who had 88 career receptions with the Tigers. Rams' 5th-round pick, getting his first work here in the preseason. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Andrew, you were at the practice this week.
Yes, sir.
What was the overall feel you got from the week? I mean, did you feel like one side was, a certain day better than the other? Do you feel like one team kind of dominated both days? What was the feel?
I thought that Raiders D-line really got after it on day number 1.
Yep.
Day number 2, I thought the Rams kind of turned the tables a bit. Royce Freeman into the game, lowers his shoulder, goes through Webb, and gets a first down. I also thought with Aaron Donald on the field on Thursday, that Rams defense, that intensity got ratcheted up. And I think the Rams defense had a better day on the second day. And, Raheem Morris was talking about that final play of Thursday's session. Robert Rochelle made a play there. The Raiders thought Devontae Adams got his feet down. They wanted it challenged. There's no replay, obviously, in practice. He was joking, but the Raiders had to do push-ups. I thought the Rams looked pretty good on Thursday. We had that Max Crosby-Cam Akers fight, if you even want to call it that, throwing hands on Wednesday. Cam got sent to the locker room. Max Crosby got thrown out of practice, too. I know some Rams fans on Twitter were like, well, why is Max Crosby still out there? He didn't get back onto the field, but the Raiders had nowhere to go except sit on the bus there. And it was a hot day in Thousand Oaks. But I thought both teams showed some fight, but they didn't actually fight, and I think the Rams got some good work.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought one of the impressive things, I got a chance to stand beside Dave Ziegler during the week and talk a little bit about the Raiders team. I thought it was impressive to see Byron Young step up defensively. We haven't talked about him much tonight, but he's a guy we said last week while he was actually playing against the Chargers. This was the team was going to rely on him and seeing him make plays. He showed up this week at the Raiders practice. I tell you what, we were sitting there, me and Dave Ziegler together, he was like, man, this guy keeps showing up play after play in team drills. I thought it was really impressive because Byron's going to be a big part of this defense if he can play like that.
Yeah, we talk about Tomlinson certainly on the defensive side of the ball. He's made a lot of plays. Byron Young is going to have to play well. And you know what? Davis Allen, who would help too. That's his 4th catch of the night on the offensive side. If he can play well. Because you have Tyler Higbee, you have Bryson Hopkins, who has had a good camp. He had a couple of drops on Wednesday, but I think he turned it around later in practice, and same thing goes for Thursday. But Davis Allen here, with Hunter Long still banged up, and there's Allen in motion. They hope he can contribute. One of the play clock, 3rd and 4, up the seam.
Oh, good catch. God damn. Good fucking catch. Fucking A.
How about that?
Took some faith in his receiver right there. A little back shoulder throw. Great job there. Great play. I was looking at the top side. Davis Allen actually got open too. It's a good job there by Stetson, reading the defense and taking what he felt like he had. And great throw.
And that is a gain of 25 there for the Rams, who moved the chains. Coming up on 5 minutes remaining in the 3rd. They're there on the plus 30. Xavier Smith makes his first catch in a Rams uniform. Bennett working well out of the gun, throws left to Royce Freeman, who lined up wide, and the running back gets around 5.5. And that moves the chains. That last one did move the chains. It's my job today. That was brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealer, Xavier Smith, who had lined up slot there to the right, not the biggest guy. The kid out of Florida A&M working against a veteran in Amik Robertson. Caught that ball. Actually, his left shoulder kind of caught that ball as he turned back, and he pinned it against his shoulder.
Turns out to be good.
Xavier Smith, welcome to the conversation.
Ball catch him or he catch the ball either way.
I mean, he's looking good.
Played a good first down.
Johnson goes in motion. Give to Freeman running
Woo!
in the backfield. We've said that a couple of times tonight. Drake Thomas, the rookie, with a flag at the 19.
Yes. As an O-lineman, you're always happy to see one of these countries.
God damn it. Defensive holding or what?
During the run, holding. Defense, number 97. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Nesta Jade Silvera, the rookie defensive tackle. So that's an automatic first down for the Rams here with 4:07 remaining in the 3rd.
Look at it here. Double team, kind of a B block backside. Gets a hook on the left guard. I guess that's the right guard's shoulder. His right
I guess, yeah.
Just let go. They got a umpire in the back there, the back judge, who is that's what he's looking for on these plays. He's watching the interior line, trying to see who's holding who, defense and offense.
He's holding right guard Grant Miller. Play fake, another little sidearm pitch.
Oh, come on. Come on, take his fucking legs out.
Is good for 8 or 9. And the Rams are in the red zone at the 12.
I think Sean McVay and Zach Robinson are on the same page about getting a look at Davis Allen tonight. You can tell they're drawing it up and getting him with some opportunities.
Ooh, that was a big boy.
Catch here. That looked very reminiscent of the guy Gerald Everett.
Yes, sir.
On his first year. Great at breaking that first tackler and getting a couple more yards.
Davis Allen had 39 catches last year at Clemson. He already has 5 here tonight at his first NFL action. Now from the 12, 2nd and 3. Evans lowers his shoulder. Zach Evans has a first down to the 8. Zach Evans averaged 6.9 yards a carry at college, in college. That's just not last year at Ole Miss. That's his entire career. He
that's
had
not bad,
carries
right?
for 34 last week. No,
wow.
that's not bad.
Wow,
it's pretty good for his career.
That's pretty impressive. All right, here we are. A little balanced up 2-by-2 look. See if Stetson can find somebody in the end zone here.
It's the 10th play of the drive. They've gone 67 from the 8. Zach Evans again. Inside the 5 to the 4.
This is kind of that zone I was talking about. When you get down inside the 10, you're going to have to run a couple times just to keep the defense coming up, playing that run, keep them honest, because it's a tight area, tight windows when you get down here in this area. And so these throws have to be pinpoint accuracy. You really got to have a good feel with the receiver. That's one of these relationships where you kind of know a guy you like to throw it to in these situations. You're going to get one-on-ones, sometimes some bracket different coverages, and you're going to have to fit a ball in there.
And a couple of veterans, Johnson and Robinson, on the field. Smith slotted right. The rookie Evans, the rookie Bennett.
Ah, no way!
Into the end zone. He had 10 rushing touchdowns a year ago. He has his first as a Ram.
Fucking it.
Great play. Little option right here. He's going to read that end. He sees the end close. He pulls it. One guy to beat. Great job by Stetson using his legs. These quarterbacks that are able to do that down here, you know what? There's 11 on 11 here. When you can run the quarterback, you know what? There's a guy for a guy. When the quarterback can't run, sometimes the defense has one extra guy. But right there, you keep them honest.
In the national championship game here at SoFi, Stetson Bennett had 6 total touchdowns. 2 of those 6 were on the ground. Tanner Brown now the extra point. Now the Rams make this game fun and interesting again. They're back to within 10, 27-17 on the 4-yard rushing touchdown by that man,
there we go.
Stetson Bennett.
Oh yeah, way better. Some airflow. Camera down, I know, right? Raise the volume on this game.
On 4th down, caught. LaQuilla Shaw. Come on, dude.
Stetson Bennett, 4-yard touchdown run. Rams making it interesting. A minute 40 remaining, down 27-17 here. Third time now for a player interview. Let's go down to the field. We're powered by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Visit a Toyota dealer or Toyota.com to learn more. We make it easy. Kurt Sandoval's with Rob Havenstein.
Yeah, Big Rob, veteran offensive lineman. You guys had the joint practices with the Raiders, and certainly with such a young offensive line, what did you think was the most valuable thing there in those 2 days?
I mean, it's always good to go and see a new defense, and new defensive players, and a new style of defense and how people hit blocks. Our defense is very specific how they hit blocks, and you see that. It's really good to get a fresh opponent, kind of see where you are, see how your different techniques work with the way different defenses are in the league. So I thought all that's great. It was really good work from our young guys and everyone in the room.
You're a former Wisconsin Bucky Badger kind of guy. Logan Bruss also there. Logan's coming back from that injury. He rolls his ankle. I saw he's back. I saw you ran there. But He told me, both him and Steve said, you lead by example. What are you trying to teach these guys both on and off the field?
Yep, all right.
Just everything that was taught to me when I was a young player. You know, I was lucky enough to have guys like an Andrew Whitworth, a John Sullivan, a Roger Sapple, guys to kind of show me the path. And like nothing that I'm telling these guys or showing these guys is my own. It's all stuff I've stolen from them that has worked. And so I'm just, whatever worked for me, I'm trying to present that in a way that I think they can take it and understand it and kind of make it their own.
Well, you're certainly doing something right. You were healthy.
Take it up. Oh my God. Why'd he stop? You didn't get the first down, you dumbass.
Would you like, since you evaluate
we need
players,
Jacobs.
would you like to evaluate any of his broadcasting in his young career?
Well, with Big Wet, I can't be too critical of Big Wet. I mean, that man walks on water when it comes to left tackles, and from what I've seen, he's doing a heck of a job up there in the booth, and obviously he knows what he's talking about. 16 years experience, that's just stuff you can't buy, so he knows what he's talking about when he's talking about it, and he knows what to look for on film, and I think it really shows. And I mean, he speaks well. He's an eloquent speaker, and I think he's doing a great job.
Rob, we appreciate it.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, Rob Havenstein, I agree. Big Wet, you're a first ballot Hall of Famer, and for people that don't know, boy, the biggest heart for charity in this Los Angeles area in Louisiana. So back to you guys upstairs.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Money. What a fucking dog, baby!
Trey Tucker, what a catch. But I can't believe he wouldn't take a shot at you.
He wouldn't. Listen, I'll tell you this Louisiana lingo of mine. It's the first time I've ever been called an eloquent speaker. I can assure you that.
How else would you describe your mic skills? Gain of 22 there.
Some form or version of gibberish that comes out okay. You know, listen.
I think you talk good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sean McVay's throwing his challenge.
No way. Hey, Trey Tucker has been fucking muffin though, so.
Return fire.
Trey Tucker catch it? Sean McVay
he has been missing
his challenge flag. We'll give you the answer with 11 seconds left in the third when we return.
So how's your day going, C-Dub? Hope all is great. Hope the Raiders win today. Way better with that transition out.
Sean McVay doesn't like it, but he lost his challenge. 11 seconds.
Yeah, that's right,
here.
Trey. That's right, Trey.
To the 44-yard line. The rule is the ball can hit the ground. You have to maintain control of the ball. However, I thought maybe McVay might win it. However, the ruling on the field stands is the official call, and there's an incompletion to Wilkerson over the middle. Let's take another look. Again, it can hit the ground, but you have to maintain control.
What do you mean it can hit the
looked
ground?
Like from the other angle, his hand split a little bit and the ball moved. But
Yeah.
I can't really tell.
It can hit the ground now? Crazy.
The ruling on the field stands.
It looks to me like the ball moves in his hands.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't know
Are
about
you
that
sharks right
actually.
there? You getting his head?
Trey's kind of
Yep.
fucking up, bro.
Not happy right
Nah, I'm not happy with Trey, to be
7
honest.
seconds remaining, the third. Aiden O'Connell to Keelan Cole, who gets the block from Sims. Gets across midfield, and that's the end of the third quarter. Jordan Jones there to trip him up.
The ball
We are
can
through
touch
three.
the ground,
Rams
but
down
that's
10 to the Raiders here at SoFi.
nah, dude. I don't like that. They was pretty good. Ordered a 42-inch light bar for my truck. Got steak. And hope the Rams win. Show! Let's go! Hope the Rams win, baby! How stoked were you when Sam Darnold or Donald took down fucking Joe Bird and won that Super Bowl for you guys? How juiced were you, bro? You hear it your whole life, bro. Yeah, offense wins game, but defense wins championships, baby. That shit was crazy, bro. The last play and fucking, what was it? Jamar Chase, he fucking, he dusted fucking, what's his fucking name? Ramsey, right? He fucking dusted him, bro. But yeah, this motherfucker right here. Definitely, bro. He got cooked, homie.
Opening up the fourth quarter here, Rams down 10 to the Raiders. The Vegas offense on the
But yeah, dude, that was so clutch, homie. That was so fucking clutch.
COO.
And there you go, your ex. He's a center. He was a center or the one of the guards.
Good to have a good house here as well for the Rams' second preseason.
I feel like he was one of the reasons why the Rams declined last year.
The circumstances, we don't want obviously to be in this circumstance.
He left the team.
Kevin, you have this idea after watching the devastation in Maui to wear these Malama Maui t-shirts tonight to raise money for the relief efforts.
I think as an organization, we wanted to get involved.
The T. Higgins TD was BS though.
Why it's been a special place. Rams heart. I know so many people in Southern California.
It's the league that just wants the offense to score more to make it. That's right, Aiden O'Connell. That's right. That's right. Greengrass go. Greengrass go.
And I think what you said, there's so many people here in Southern California with ties. I know you often go to Maui. I was just there. I've been there in each of the last 3 years.
Your line was not good last year.
So many of us
one of your anchors, I remember, bro. But it was like heartwarming because he won the Super Bowl. He was with his kids, and so like Daddy's coming home, you know. So it's like, yeah,
this is an organization.
Yeah, I mean, you want him to stay, but yeah, dude, he got his ring.
We wanted to make sure
he got his ring.
Something, anything.
Look at that beast. Look at that specimen, homie.
QR code
fucking
on the screen there.
Specimen, bro.
That whenever we put it on the screen, it will take you to the Rams team site, therams.com. You can buy that t-shirt. That money goes to the Red Cross and for the relief efforts. Also, Kevin, for everyone here in the building tonight, the 50-50 raffle, also, that is helping out.
Yeah, so right, I think we're at $150,000.
That's amazing.
So right now, $75,000 going to the Red Cross from inside the building, and we sold out of the shirts that were here in the building, so really a great night to start to raise money, but it's going to take a lot more money, a lot more time, a lot more effort to help Maui to heal.
But they can still get those shirts online.
They can still get the shirts online at ramsfanshop.com for as long as we have them.
Okay, ramsfanshop.com. hop online, get those T-shirts, scan the QR code on the field.
Bro, Aiden O'Connell, the fucking beast.
Yard line, the veteran Keelan Cole is still out there. Kevin, I want to go back to the spring. You said to the staffs that you are as excited about this season, maybe more so than you were last year. Here in August, tell me why you feel that way.
Well, I think you see it on the field tonight. You saw it in practice, you know, the past week with the Raiders and even getting back to the preseason game. This is a young team with a lot of growth in front of them, and this is the beginning of something special. And so I think when you see it coming, last year you kind of felt coming off of a Super Bowl, it's always hard to repeat. There's so many distractions. This year, it's just about growing as a team.
I think you got to be excited about that youth here. You know, we've seen Stetson Bennett run for a touchdown. You've seen Tanner Brown look good here tonight. Xavier Smith caught that pass. Davis Allen gets his first action here. He has 14 draft picks.
And you saw Trey Tomlinson play well, you know, in the first half. You saw some of the young guys make plays. Jake Hummel. You know, to me, that's the exciting part. Preseason's, it's kind of like Witt's golf game. It's not the final score.
Yeah, that's it, baby.
It's the individual shots you hit.
Hit it long off the tee, baby. Just hit long drives.
Is this a scramble here tonight, basically?
Hey, show pony. Okay, got to be a show pony. People are watching. You play better.
2nd and 7 here for O'Connell from the 28. Battle of rookie quarterbacks right now.
Good position. Good place to put it.
Schenker, former Auburn tight end, much like Les Snead, Rams GM.
He should have kept B. Wagner because he had a great season.
Obviously here.
Was he one of your linemen?
Stock this roster as a team in transition. You still have Aaron Donald, we saw. You still have Cooper Kupp. You still have Matthew Stafford. Kevin, I really do think that if this offense can stay healthy with a guy like Puka Nacua, if the offensive line can protect Matthew Stafford here, this offense is going to score points.
It was exciting to watch, you know, in the scrimmages this week against the Raiders, to watch Matthew Wagner move the ball. It's different than you see tonight, actually calling plays we're going to call in the season with some of the ones. And that was the first time you kind of saw a glimpse of them against someone else moving the ball. When I know you were there,
middle
I thought
linebacker
Matthew had some of his best practices as a Ram. We can keep him healthy. You know, you have an elite talent in Matthew Stafford, a great offensive coaching staff, some young guys stepping up, and Puka. Tutu had an amazing couple of days, and then you still have a Van Jefferson.
Probably just wanted too much.
Tyler Higbee. I think we feel really good about where the offense can be. Granted, everybody stays healthy, but that's true for every team this time of year.
I thought walking out of, you know, Thursday, leaving really locker room, went in to say Boston guys. I ran into Stafford, and Matthew had that look in his eye that he just seemed invigorated, excited, regardless how the 2 days and who thinks what team played better. There was that fire I've seen in him, you know, when I was playing here 2 years ago, when things were going good and he's in that good rhythm and he feels good about the direction things are and he's got that passion. You just see a different gleam in his eye, and I saw it. And it was really the feeling that I walked away and went, wow, okay. Like, to see him feel that way was pretty special.
All right, Kevin, stay right there. Go to break. Raiders call timeout. 11:44 remaining. 27-17.
Okay. Yeah, he's young and fuck it, looks like he's a stud. And he got drafted as a guard. Position guard, no way. Yeah, a lot of guards don't get drafted. A lot of tackles get drafted and then get moved to guard positions. He's a true guard, I guess. That's what's up. Oh, a center. Oh, was he a center or a guard? O-line.
Back to pass on 4th down. Caught.
Oh no, he was a left guard. Yeah. Started all 15 games at left guard. Did not allow a sack for the second straight season.
Remaining, Matthew Stafford, new OC Mike LaFleur, Cooper Kupp down there on the sideline.
Where the Chiefs played Ring Around the Rosie and scored, I was all like, what are they doing? Some sort of trick play? Nah, bro, like they embarrassed us. They embarrassed us. And then Kelsey had 4 fucking touchdowns, bro. Disgusting, dude. Disgusting.
What have you really observed there? Just some new energy, multiple position kind of changes or coaches different this year.
Yeah, no, the Chiefs embarrassed us, bro.
It's been amazing.
Have you seen the quarterback series on Netflix? They talked about it, that exact same play, and they're like, yeah, we're just trying to keep the distraction away from a certain player, which was exactly fucking.
Like, it is a great group. They've really found a gel, and I think they've pushed Sean, and I think you know it as well. Sean.
Oh wait, actually no.
New ideas. I think this offensive staff.
Oh wait, no, they did. They scored on that fucking play, didn't they?
He seems in a much more comfortable place.
But yeah,
the group that he's got right now, giving him day-to-day help.
I'm just glad the Rams aren't in the AFC West. That's true, dude. AFC West is fucking gnarly, bro. I mean, it's just the Chiefs, right, and the Chargers. And now the Raiders, baby! Woo! Aiden O'Connell's a beast, bro. I like that motherfucker, bro. What a good pickup.
And everybody getting a feel for each other. It's almost like this new excitement of getting to know each other in a new relationship and with the players and the coaches, and you can kind of feel that positive energy.
Keelan Cole to the one.
I remember last year. Ah, you motherfucker, bro.
You know, last year I come in the booth and I think Houston had like a 20-play drive. I'm never doing this again. This is like the 15th.
Listen, Sean had his positive moment finally.
Yeah, quarterback series is dope.
Dalton Wagner with that long hair, the man that the Raiders have taken to calling big country at right tackle.
Gonna need like a 99-yard pick six.
I like it.
Do you want that? Call the pick six.
I'll drop an S-bomb if that happens.
There we go. I love it.
Well, I'll join Sean.
Sean McVay had the hot mic there, but hey, he was excited for the Jake Hummel pick six. Let's see what we get. 1st and goal. They back up to the 6. No pick 6 here. Just a Damian Williams carry.
I think to go back to your point, there is an energy in the building similar to 2017. You know, 2017, we jump on the scene, you come, Robert comes, new coaching staff, we jump out of the gate, and then we were perennial Super Bowl contenders every year, and that stressed the offseason. I'm not saying this team, I think this team has a legitimate shot to compete.
Aiden O'Connell, yeah, bro, we picked them up in the 4th round.
I would say outside the building, not inside the
He's
building.
a quarterback for Purdue, I think 4th or 3rd round. I want to say 4th round though. But yeah, quarterback for Purdue.
2019, 2020.
Straight sleeper. No one was talking about him, bro.
That is a rallying cry this year.
That 2017 team made
I think he broke Drew Brees' record out there. But yeah, he's so poised, composed. Has a laser for a rocket or for an arm.
Young DBs, and to your point about Sean, you do feel that energy. Feels like he's coaching
3rd and goal.
Kind of coaching his new staff as well. And you have moments like this. A guy like Quindell Johnson, who was playing at the Rose Bowl a couple of months ago in the NFLPA game, now playing here at SoFi, trying to make a name for himself.
Great angle.
And I think you want to see those flash moments from these players, right? That's the fun part you talk about.
All right.
Quinton Lake making plays.
See, this is Aiden O'Connell's test right here, bro.
From the 2.5, Aiden O'Connell has time.
Woo! Woo! Tiptoes, baby! This was a beast, my boy! This was a beast! Brock Purdy effect, homie! Brock Purdy effect! Well, fucking Tom Brady effect, actually, right? Tom Brady was what, the 5th round, 6th round?
We put out the good energy, it just didn't happen.
Keir Thomas was the closest to O'Connell.
Look at that! Look at that! Yeah, no, he's the truth, bro. This kid's a baller, bro. So excited, homie. So excited. O'Connell is a fucking baller.
Hand of the lead to make it 33-17 with Daniel Carlson out for the point after. Kevin Demoff, we always appreciate your time.
I don't appreciate it anymore.
He's not coming back.
We're not coming back. I don't think it matters. Our audience may be happy with that, but we suck when I'm in the booth. So.
Send us less next week. How about that? Thank
Why
you,
not?
Kevin. 9:43 remaining here.
A dime, bro.
Down 17
Fucking
so
dime, homie. This is why I love the preseason. Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? You know what I mean? Bro, last year, there's nothing but fun. Exactly. Bro, last year we went undefeated, bro. And we were like, bro, Raiders are looking hot, homie. And, yeah, dude, it was just not it, I guess. I feel like the Raiders wanted it to tank. And Derek Carr didn't, right? And because Derek Carr didn't want to tank, right? Because it'll drive his value down. Then fucking McDaniels was like, well, we're gonna fucking make you look bad regardless. That's what I think, right? But yeah. And now with this year, I feel like it is gonna be a tank year because we got Jimmy for 1 year. But with Aiden O'Connell balling out, I don't know, bro. But I honestly feel it's gonna be a tank year, bro. Because we already paid Jimmy the year. We already paid Jimmy the money. I don't know, bro. I don't know, dude. Fuck. On this era.
Back to pass on 4th down. Caught. Come on, dude.
All right, Raiders march down the field there. They lead the Rams now 34-17, 9:43 remaining in this game. That is the drive of the game brought to you by Howard's Appliances. Score big at Howard's Blowout Clearance Event. Visit your local Howard's for unbeatable deals on major appliances. But the drive of the game for the Rams, 11 plays, 75 yards, led by Stetson Bennett. He had a 4-yard rushing touchdown. Nice 25-yard catch there by the rookie, Xavier Smith, from that HBCU Legacy Bowl last year in Florida A&M. And then Bennett got into the end zone, but then the defense gives up a big drive here. And the Rams taking it back with Smith on the return. Getting across the 20.
That's right. He returned it, too.
Out to the 22-yard line with Cosby there on the tackle. And Andrew Whitworth, Stetson Bennett's night is done. The man who opened week 1, Brett Rippon, 6 passes last week, completed 3 of them, is out now to, I don't know if he's going to finish up this game. Might see Dresser win, but it's Rippon show for now.
Yeah, this is kind of what they told us. They thought Stetson could play first half, possibly part of the third, and get Brett in there, get some reps.
So Stetson Bennett's night is done. 15-24, 142, passer rating 61. Rams open with Rippon from the shotgun, and we keep calling Davis Allen's name. That's his 6th catch of the night. And I'll say this again, with Hunter Long, who they got for Jalen Ramsey, part of the Jalen Ramsey trade with Miami, with him still banged up, nursing that groin injury. Obviously, Tyler Higbee, Bryson Hopkins are your first 2 tight ends right now. You need depth at that position. Davis Allen is showing something here tonight.
He is. It looks like all the camp time he missed.
Look at all that holding.
You know what? We're going to catch every bit of it up tonight. He's been out a little bit. And
he's like straight hugging him. You saw.
I said that earlier. He's showing them.
I want to see Zach Evans
and make plays and make a guy miss in space.
Break loose.
It's good because they need it. They're gonna play with more tight ends this year and be more. Good about it. Isn't that how it works?
Was that not motion or fucking?
Every time he praises for blocking somebody, we get a holding call.
Well, do you believe in the broadcaster jinx?
Offense number 87.
False start, huh?
See, because I have fought against this for years on Twitter, or the X, whatever they call it now. There is no such thing as a broadcaster jinx. Davis Allen cannot hear you and I praise him. He can't.
He can't, but maybe I did it. It was my fault.
Did you guys believe in that when you were playing?
No,
I mean, did you ever come home, watch, record the game, and then go, oh, look at that? You know what?
I don't.
Somebody got called for holding right after somebody said it. No, don't work that way.
That's not what you want to look like there.
Let's go, baby.
Hitting the backfield. Time now for the player interview powered by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Visit a Toyota dealer or Toyota.com to learn more. We make it easy. Down to the sideline, Kurt Sandoval. Look who you got, Aaron Donald.
Hey, 9-time Pro Bowler Aaron Donald. All right, we saw you dressed. Were you going to play? Were you trying to convince him?
No, I was just, warming up, getting back into the groove of things. I ain't did it in a while, so it was just good to get out there. Had a pads on, and so far again.
So for a guy who doesn't play in the preseason, having those joint practices against the Raiders, 2 more next week against the Broncos. Describe what that does for you in the help of your development for the regular season.
I'm just going against different people. Obviously, practice is
David
still
Allen
practice.
looking like a ball magnet.
Try to do as much as you can. You can never emulate a game until you play a game, but you try it as much as you can and just going against different guys, different techniques and things. You get to work with different things. So,
Aaron, when you came to training camp, you talked to us about, it is a little different, but I'm going to get ready. What's it been like now, getting the likes of a Bobby Brown ready and helping these guys during the preseason?
Just the grind. Obviously, a lot of young guys that's stepping up big from where they was at the beginning of camp to where we're at now. See a big improvement. Obviously, we ain't there yet, but I see, something to get excited about. Coming to work with these guys, seeing where they at now, the comfortability that they got out there. So. We just got to keep working.
My last thing is, in my time knowing you in about 7 years, I've never known you not to have incredible high motivation. But it seems even higher this year when you start to hear some of the outside people saying, oh, they're not going to do much. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, we all need some type of fire lit under us. So, you just want to do your job. Obviously, just going to go out there and play. But, it's a little chip on your shoulder. You starting from the ground again. Now you're trying to build your way back up. So it's a challenge that I'm ready for. So,
Aaron, we appreciate your time. Have a great year, man. Appreciate it. Aaron Donald, when you think about it, guys, he was drafted in the 2014 draft, 13th overall. That means 12 other people were picked before him. I can't figure that out, guys. Back to you upstairs.
Including one Ram picked before him. It's now 3rd and 3. Zach Evans in the middle of the line. Second Everett keeps the legs churning. Even with forward progress, he's going to be about a yard shy to the 45. It's 4th and a yard in your own territory, and the offense looks like it's staying on the field.
They need to. I think Sean wants to see this group show a little bit of toughness, a little bit of want to put your face in there and hit somebody. I mean, I think that this line group and really offensively in general, one of the things they're going to have to do is be better in their physicality and the nastiness they play the game with. And these are the kind of moments where you either learn you're hitting them or they're hitting you.
A play fake to Freeman. Throw to Trammell. And first down for the Rams. How about that? And a flag. How about that? In the offensive backfield.
Oof, holy. Take it back, buddies. Take it back.
Offense number 68. 10-yard penalty. It's 4th down.
The center, Mike McAllister, called for the hold.
Wow.
McAllister has pretty much played the entire game, both week 1 and week 2, and he had a takedown.
I don't know if that's holding, though. Kind of just took him down.
That's tough.
Yeah.
D-tackle hits the ground on you and you get your arm hooked in him. It's a tough down there. Obviously, you got to find a way to pull your arm out and throw him up in the air and just flop and make sure they know that you're not the one taking him down.
It's a shame McAllister has played well and has played the entirety of both of these games here. He was a volunteer firefighter at the age of 16 back in Pennsylvania. That time, he got flagged. Nice punt by Ethan Evans. Trey Tucker can't return it. It's on the sideline again. With O'Connell and the Raiders coming back out. 34-17, 6:02 to go.
Let's go, Farva! He looks like Farva from Super Troopers, bro. How did the Broncos do against the Niners? 21-20. Look at that. Crazy. Saints Chargers. That tomorrow's gonna be a good game. O'Connell killing us. Yeah, he's a beast, bro. O'Connell's a motherfucking beast, dude. I'm excited for O'Connell, dude. Cam Sims. Aiden O'Connell pass incomplete short to Sims. Damn it. So I'm a little behind on the stream there. Did Purdy play? I'm pretty sure Purdy didn't play. There's two other quarterbacks battling for a second string. Bro, sad story for Trey Lance. That's so sad, dude. They fucking paid so much money for him to be a bust.
And he got Sean McVay convinced he should come back on the coach's can, which is that's probably the biggest play he made of the night.
Absolutely. Deshaun Johnson.
Well, I'm not sure. He could have. I'm not sure if yeah, but versus the Broncos, right? The Niners played.
In any way irrelevant, but he was the final overall pick in the draft this year. That man gets a trip to Disneyland, and he gets the title, Mr. Irrelevant. But the
yeah, because they didn't draft, but they signed they signed Sam Darnold from the Jets, right? And then having him in the quarterback room, even with Purdy on
Johnson with some pressure there.
Good pressure.
Of the players on this
but yeah, the Niners were on record to say that that Sam Darnold is like the most talented quarterback that they have. So it's just like poor Lance, dude. So sad.
They're the youngest team in NFL history. I have no idea how the roster is going to shape out when you get it down to 53. But this has a chance. This team has a chance to be in the conversation, even with Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp, and Matthew Stafford, and Tyler Higbee, to be in that conversation for one of the youngest teams we've seen in years.
Yeah, you make that relevant when you have 36 rookies. That's for sure.
Woo! Woo! Oh my God! Oh shit! That was so close. That was so close, bro. That was right there, dude. What a fucking baller, dude.
Wow, every one of them, you kind of could go through the list and say we've seen some positive steps, and like this guy's got a future here as a Ram. So I think even though they are young, there's still a lot to look forward to and say, hey, you know what? The future looks bright with the way these guys have shown up and the limited opportunities they've had so far.
Deep shot there, incomplete. So this Rams defense gets off the field, and Austin Trammell, who is young but has been here in summers past, back to return this A.J. Cole punt. There's a flag down on the near side 40 and a fair catch at the 35-yard line. 5:07 remaining in this one. 47-yard punt. Brandon Cruz, our referee, normally an umpire, second year in the NFL. Speaking of youth, here's a referee getting his shot tonight.
I like him,
if you will. You do?
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't called a penalty on me, so you know, we can work on that.
Illegally out of bounds on the kicking team, number 44. 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. It's first down.
All right, Coleman Cosby there. All right, speaking of youth, Coach, we had some kids on the field earlier today. How about this?
Hey, Michael Lee Whitworth, baby. There he is, number 99, AD. There's your guy. But yeah, good day today. We had a good outing. I'm glad you asked, Andrew. Not that I had to provoke you during the break to say, please ask me about my youth football team. But the Conejo Rams with a nice victory today. I think 24-6.
Yeah, but Sam Darnold is also a ghostbuster and throws the ball to ghost. Trey basically getting paid to sit. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%.
We got a lot of kids having a great time.
Yeah.
First time football.
I think he'd be good somewhere else, though. Trey, maybe. Who knows?
My son Michael loves it. It's been a lot of fun.
Who knows? I
catch the cane for Davis Allen somehow.
Like I was hoping Mariota would have done good at fucking at the Falcons. He didn't. He's at the Eagles now, and I just checked out his last game.
Ever for sure.
He's not looking good, bro. So I don't know, dude. It's just college to the NFL doesn't translate, bro. You know, it doesn't always translate.
I'm sure. Maybe Drew. My other son, he's probably a little more the 77 guy as far as the one that would wear it. Michael's actually a Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Donald guy.
Adam Plants. Brett Rippon for the sack.
Oh, sack. That's right, baby.
That's 62. That's David Agoha, not 52, Adam Plant.
Yeah, they've shuffled around a little bit now. Zach Thomas moved out to left tackle. Oh, look, that's a defensive holding right there. Where are we at in the back? We got to call that one. That's unfortunate. He grabbed the guard on the game. That they teach him to do that. It's a really, really good, effective technique for D lineman to grab the guy. The penetrator grabs the first blocker, and the twister comes free.
Sean McGinn now playing left guard. High snap, Rippon. They're trying to set the timing.
You hate to see that, bro. Fuck.
That one, certainly. And Freeman goes nowhere. Drake Thomas and Matthew.
Similar players, too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, bro, I was hoping Marcus Mariota would have been, because he was with the Raiders for a while, right? And I was hoping he would have been playing more than on the Wildcat with Derek Carr, waste of a player as a wide receiver.
Comes off the field and takes his helmet off on a 4th and 19.
Yeah, dude, similar players for sure.
Yeah, you know, I think something big tonight is find out the health of Logan Bruss. I mean, you think about their offensive line situation. We've talked about it a little bit. Joseph Noteboom's going to move to right guard. They think that that's kind of what they expect week one is for him to possibly be their starter there at right guard. Well, Joseph Noteboom was the guy who could play right and left, and Alaric Jackson's really only played left. And so Rob Havenstein is the lone guy at right tackle, and you're trying to figure out who is our swing tackle that could play that position. And Logan Bruss was who Sean told us, we want this guy getting a ton of snaps because we're going to have to rely on him to play football if one of these tackles gets hurt. So if you don't do that, then you end up in the world they were in last year where everybody's shuffling positions and trying to figure out who can play where. And so seeing Warren McClendon play a lot in this game, even though Logan got hurt, and do a good job is really a positive thing. He's somebody that watching him, as I said earlier about staying in front of people, I got my eye on him. I'm excited. He seemed to have that natural ability to just figure it out. And hopefully he can step up in that case if Logan is hurt.
McClendon's the 5th round pick, number 71 out of Georgia. He's played right and left here with the Rams so far, but he's really only a right tackle, at least the last couple of years with the Bulldogs as they won back-to-back national championships. He might be relied upon a lot if Logan Bruss can't be out there. Again, it was an ankle, it looked like, left ankle rolled up for Bruss as Tucker fields this punt, and he takes it back across 30, stays on his feet, and rolled out of bounds by Quindell Johnson near the 40. I don't get the impression that Joseph Noteboom is going to be ready to go next week, at least in the joint practice. Didn't expect him to play regardless of his health, but if he can't practice against the Broncos next week, that's another week where you have a guy transitioning positions where he can't get used to playing that new position. And we've said he's played guard in the NFL. He started next to you, but that was at left guard, not at right guard. And Witt, there's a difference between left and right guard.
There is. Everything you do in your body and how you keep your weight and everything else is totally different. And so I think the thing with Joseph is that, you know, what's always helped Noteboom be a good player is that he is just incredibly
dimes, bro, dimes.
Strong and all those things. But it's
right at the second window, too.
It leads to sometimes you see guys that way, soft tissue type stuff. And so, you know, obviously Sean wouldn't really share with us exactly what's wrong with him, but him being out for a week or so, just precautionary. You know, I think that it's one of those things that obviously they'd rather have him in there, but I think he's without
That's right,
question,
baby girl.
one of their top 5 linemen, and he's going to start no matter what,
I
wherever
love
it
you,
is
Alaya.
come week 1. And so obviously I think that they want to get him back quickly, but it's nice to see Warren McClendon step in there and be a guy that, hey, all right, maybe we can start to stress this guy and see if he's somebody we can rely on as a backup lineman for us this season.
Yeah, because we've said all along. By the way, Zuber on that catch there, who just got here last week for the Raiders, and then the carry there by Damian Williams, the former Chief. We said all along.
Rams getting blown out. Yeah. It's preseason, bro. It doesn't matter.
Figuring out how those
but Aiden O'Connell's super impressive, dude. Super fucking impressive.
And you'd like to get some time together to build some chemistry before going to Seattle, week number 1. And the clock is ticking certainly on that. The clock is ticked down to 2 minutes remaining. 2-minute warning here at SoFi. Rams now 34-17.
Yup, preseason, baby. Two-minute warning.
YouTube TV is the new home of NFL Sunday Ticket.
Oh my goodness!
Being a fan has never been easier. Watch every game, every Sunday with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Sign up for NFL Sunday Ticket now and get $50 off.
Youth football is all about swag, style, fun. Three things Peyton has none
You want
of.
something new? You want something fresh? You want something sweet?
What is that?
You looking for the best? You want something?
All right, 2 minutes remaining here at SoFi. Rams losing 34-17. We showed you the picture of me and Witt earlier down on the field. Looked like twins, Schwarzenegger and DeVito. Obviously, somebody was missing from that photo. The person missing, Mina. We want to say hi to Mina. We know she is watching.
Hey,
we were texting earlier here. Mina is a couple of months away from being a mom. She is sitting here
There we go, baby.
comfortably in Los Angeles on her couch. Mina, we miss you.
First down,
wish
baby.
You were
First
here.
down.
We can't wait to get you back in the booth next year, and we know that picture on the field would have been so much better with you.
There's no doubt about that. She's one of my favorite people.
Absolutely.
Of anyone on TV talking, because she always comes up with some gems, and I love it. It's fantastic.
She's great. She's great. Still working on ESPN, still working, and still doing a great job. We will be back with us, fingers crossed, next year as a new mom here in this booth. But all of us, and we know Rams fans as well, send their best to the great Mina Kimes. As Aiden O'Connell takes a knee, and that's going to do it. And to run the clock out, Sean McVay is going to take the headset off. And the Rams, even with a smile on Sean McVay's face, will take the loss here. 34-17. Listen, we've talked a lot about youth. Youth can make big plays, can also make some big mistakes. And much like week one against the Chargers, we saw a little bit of that tonight. But with McVay on the headset and in essence on the call early, we saw that Jake Hummel, pick six. We saw Stetson Bennett run for a touchdown. We saw Ethan Evans stretch that leg out. He's going to be a weapon on special teams. I know I'm celebrating a punter, but little victories here. When Stafford and Cup and Donald and Havenstein and Higbee get back on the field, this team is going to look different. Each of these games is a learning experience, and you take and you build upon it, and you head towards Denver and next week. But this week is a Rams loss, 34-17.
Hell yeah.
2 days of joint practice this week with the Raiders. 2 days of joint practice next week against Sean Payton's new Denver Broncos. And with that'll be another test.
It will. Another physical football team. Sean Payton went and got himself a couple tight ends as well, and you know, run blocking focus that, you know, really looks like he's going to go back to what was successful for Russell Wilson early in his career. Physical football. So it's going to be another challenge for this young Rams team.
Going Looking forward again to Denver and seeing how they work, how Puka Nacua works, and how this young team meets another challenge. So final thoughts when we get back. Rams fall 34-17.
Oh, wait, did I just see that? Damn!
Champion of the world,
Peace out, C-Dub.
Rules of mixed martial arts. We went over those in the back. I want a good, clean fight. Touch gloves. Return to your corners. Good luck.
That's how we pronounce mixed martial arts here in Boston, right?
He just looks like he has a Boston. Yeah, he does. If you met him anywhere, you'd expect Look at this guy. Like, oh, man, how he sounds. I know.
All right, refocus. Here we go. Championship fight. UFC strawweight title on the line. Zhang Wei Li in the black and gold, befitting a champion. Amanda Lemos counters in the all yellow.
You see right away Zhang is feinting that low kick, trying to set it up. Amanda will switch back and forth from southpaw to orthodox.
Amanda's very grounded. She doesn't move all that much because she wants to. But Wei Li is so fast, man.
So fast and so ferocious.
She caught that leg kick, man. And now she's got her stacked up.
Pinning down that right leg. Looking to pass. Into side control right away. Right away. This is huge for Zhang Wei Li. Tremendous finishing skills, both in submissions and in ground and pound.
And we saw this in the second Joanna Jacek fight.
In the Carla Esparza fight as well.
Yep, Carla Esparza fight. That move that she had Carla in, I still don't know what that move is.
Crucifix.
I mean, it was
Crucifix
bad.
to rear naked choke.
Yeah, she was behind her. She had a crucifix out and choked out with one arm.
Yeah, it's a horrific place to be.
It's a horrific place to be. Yeah, that is about as perfectly described as I would imagine.
And as hard as Zhang Wei Li trains, I think it was nice for us to hear her say, believe me, I fight against my own laziness too. You know, she just has this mental game down.
I bet what she considers lazy is very different.
Yeah. She's not missing days sitting around eating popcorn.
No, she's an animal.
Lemos says she's been training for 5 rounds for a while and feels very confident she can go the distance tonight if need be. But dealing with a lot of that Chinese pressure early.
Woo. Look at her. Ground and pound, nasty left hands by the champion.
And you see Wei Li go back and take the half guard. She was having difficulties controlling Lemos from the side control, so she went back, got half guarded now. She's got more control because she's keeping the right arm across in a bit of a seat belt and then using the left hand to punch.
Especially with her shoulders pinned up against the cage like this, where there's no left access.
Even with her wrist control, she lands a couple of elbows. There's a third.
She's got a chance now since she got the underhook. She's got to watch the guillotine here, though.
Big left hand by Zhang Wei Li. She's beating her up. She's letting her know there's a difference at the top.
Oh, my goodness. Right back on that double. Yep, beautiful job by Wei Li.
Oh! We're naked choke! She got it! She got it! No way, bro!
She's trying to mount it from here. What Wei Li has to do is defend the dark because if Amanda can bridge and flow through, Wei Li's going to be in trouble.
Very, very difficult to sink this in without the legs involved. I mean, it's a tremendous squeeze. It's very difficult.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Amanda's going to gas her arms out. Oh, nice knees to the body.
Joe, that's smart. Look at Wei Li's arm keeping the legs across.
Oh!
Sensational. Just sensational.
Wow.
Nasty ground and pound. This could be it.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, she is just beating her up here. Amanda's got to survive. She's got to
I'm gonna show you a rear naked choke.
She did a good
Okay,
job
there we
there
go, there we
surviving.
go.
That was tough.
Yeah, it was.
Good guard.
She's showing she's not trying to find a way out here. And she almost caught that choke in the scramble.
Damn, that's crazy. One strike to 63. That's nuts.
So rare. You cannot find a way out when it gets tough in there with a champion.
Well, and a lot of people like Lemos maybe to find a submission tonight. She talked a lot about her offense, jiu-jitsu, brought in a new jiu-jitsu coach, nearly had one.
Well, listen, if she had a leg, if she was secured there in any other way with the lower body, she had a real good shot at that. It's real hard unless you got one of those Marcelo Garcia squeezes. Very hard to get that with no legs attached.
Well, I love that. I love you pointed to that, and you could look back to Wei Li keeping her left arm, making sure her hip stayed away from her.
Yes.
Never allowing her to drive him back into her.
That leverage with the legs is gigantic when it comes to that choke. I mean, it can be finished with no legs, but it's just really difficult.
She's jumping on
going for it again.
Woo! Damn!
Wild round one.
Wild round one. Woo!
That girl's a beast.
Amanda, do you want to sit? Do you want to sit? Sit. Breathe. 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 Breathe right now, okay? Calm down. Calm down. I want you to breathe. Just get the air out. Exhale. Okay, relax. Listen, put that rice in the heart. Well, look at me. Listen, you're too eager to get her. Calm down. Don't try to grab her.
And look at this. Caught the leg, kicked the leg out. Ground and pound by Zhang Wei Li. Beautiful job passing the guard. Nasty ground and pound here. Look at these left hands just over and over again. But look how Lemos caught this. She caught that Darce. And if she had controlled those legs and kept those legs there, who knows? But Zhang Wei Li escapes and mounts her on the back. And here's the last part. She tried to get that Darce again. I mean, that's obviously something she's looking for. Maybe it's something she saw in training.
Round two.
Round two of a possible 5.